Boxing Arena, ready to bring you nothing but the best when it comes to professional boxing. It's Fight Night 10, and we have a wild card on our hands tonight. We've got some interesting bouts coming your way, but first of all, let's say thank you to our proud sponsors, Bell 7 Star. They have stayed with us through thick and thin, and we are grateful for their time. We also have Premium Motors, the sole agents and distributors of Renault cars here in Ghana. Soccer Bet, your best bet for sports betting. Techno Mobile, we stop at nothing. Some of the key topical issues making the headlines when it comes to the world of boxing. Obviously, Ghana has been on the world map by virtue of the fact that this professional boxing league is recognized as one of the best when it comes to the world of boxing. It is only the league that can bring you as many fights as possible, and all the gyms are benefiting from the largesse of IMAX Boxing Promotions. We say very big thanks to IMAX Boxing Promotions for partnering the Ghana Boxing Authority to put up this wonderful feature of professional boxing here in the country. Don't forget, as we usually do, sometimes we intersperse it with bouts from the amateur and the junior ranks, just to bring you up to speed with what is happening when it comes to professional boxing. But first, let's go into the world of professional boxing. And the main story that made rounds was the fact that Tyson Fury, the former heavyweight champion, decided to hang his gloves. Was it a decision that was taken prematurely? Was it a premeditated decision? NY will be helping me to take a look at Tyson Fury and what he brought into the world of boxing. But as you saw earlier on from the clip, this is season 3. We're looking to bring you the best of boxing. We did that in season 1 and in season 2, and it's only getting hotter and even better this 3rd season. Anyway, thank you very much for joining us. It's been a while. We took a little break, but we're back. We're back with a big bang, but we're back. That coincides with that big story that Tyson Fury says enough is enough.
Well, we are glad we are back, and you know, it's been a long break, and a lot of boxing connoisseurs are waiting to see what we'll be bringing for this new year. We've entered into boxing, and let's see what. But talking about Tyson Fury, I mean, Tyson Fury at the age of 36 years old, and he's deciding to hang up his gloves. He has done that before, and he came back and he fought with some good boxers in the heavyweight. Some boxing connoisseurs are thinking that this is who he is. Tyson Fury, he can say something that he's officially retired, but then you see him coming back at the age of 36.
You think he's got no power left in his arsenal? You think it was a good decision for him to retire?
Well, I think he has some Alexander Usyk, where he lost twice with him. I'm sure the second one is something that really got on the nerves of Tyson Fury. I'm sure in a couple of months we might hear another story, hearing that Tyson Fury is coming back again, because in the heavyweight division, when you talk about Tyson Fury, he has done a lot. Started as pro in 2008, and he has fought with the likes of Deontay Wilder 3 times. He won 2 out of them. He fought with Derek Chisora, Otto Wallin, even Vladimir Klitschko. I mean, Tyson started the ring with him. He's a great man in the heavyweight division. So I think the Usyk fight is what is bringing the retirement of Tyson Fury.
Will the heavyweight division lose anything with his retirement, you think?
Well, you see, every boxer has his demeanor he brings into the ring, and even bring on the boxing game. And I'm sure when you look at Tyson Fury, prior to fights, he has a way of making the fight booming. Okay. And I'm sure that is what boxing connoisseurs are going to miss. But, Prince, let me tell you this. Tyson Fury has said that he had retired before some years ago, and he came back. He even fought with Francis Ngannou. You remember Francis Ngannou. But he's saying that he has retired. I'm sure it is the Usyk fight that is what is making him say that he wants to retire. But don't be surprised. Maybe in the coming months, we might hear him that he's coming back in the ring.
All right, well, he's paid his dues, and Tyson Fury believes that next time around we'll be hearing from him, but probably out of the ring. But like I said, He's played his part, and he brought the best out of some of the boxers. And we can know the world of international boxing at the league table of the Bell 7 Star in the lead with 24 points. Let's now look at the points build up.
Yeah.
16 for Ghana Army, 15 for Ghana Prisons. It tells you he's getting keener and keener.
Yeah.
But of course, for Panics and Bridge Sonia, 18 points apiece, 1 point behind Complex 4 and Palm Springs, and then of course Atokwashi in the reigning position. Let's take a look at the bottom half of the table where Fit Square come in the 7th position with 13 points. They're followed by Seaview, Wisdom, Akotoku, Black Panthers, and of course Discipline Boxing Gym. With this in the fray and in the know, we will zoom in to the fight night itself. We'll be looking forward to have a chat with the GBA president if we can get him close to us to give us, a general overview of the first 8 fight nights, or the first 9 fight nights, I should say, and then dovetail into tonight's event. But anyway, before we get the GBA president to join us, general impressions, 9 fight nights gone.
Well, it's good because even when you look at the table, you can see that the points are massing up a bit. One good thing I saw from the Ghana Prisons Gymnasium, for some months ago, when you are looking at Ghana Prisons, you find them at the bottom half of the table. But now you see where they've rise to just close to Ghana Army. It tells you how keen and how competitive this boxing league is getting. For Atokwashi, they've amassed the points and they have about 5 points clearer from the second position.
Yeah.
And it's telling you that Atokwashi means business this time around. But it's a race. And in a race, there is a marathon, and that's where you can see that in some case, in some curvy nature, someone will bypass someone. So until the last night, we might not know who is going to win it. But so far, Prince, the general impression has been very, very good. Looking at what the boxing league has brought for Ghana boxing, all thanks to IMAX Boxing Promotions for staging this thing up. We started with season 1, season 2 was all good, and season 3 is shaping up to be great. So for me, the general impression for boxing in Ghana is rising up and it's in good hands.
I see. Okay. So we're looking forward for some better performances from the boxers right from Fight Night 10. Standing by to have a chit-chat with us is the GBA president, and he will be filling us in on the success story so far of the Ghana Professional Boxing League, powered by Bell 7 Star. And then, of course, we will have Bell 7 Star, our proud sponsors, also sharing with us the goodies that they have for the fans. And look at the fans go in the center ring there. They also had their turn through the dancing competitions organized by Bell 7 Star, and I tell you that it was something else. So we'll have the GBA president joining us shortly to interact with us and tell us a lot more about the first 9 fight night. GBA president, thank you very much for joining us. You are almost always in a hearty and a jovial spirit, and I can tell that it is because boxing seems to be growing in leaps and bounds. We've had the first part of season 3. This is Fight Night 10. First 9 fight nights. Give us your impression.
Well, you can see that we have done so much well with the 9 fights, and we are doing so much. For me, I'm looking at what have come out from whatever we are doing.
Okay.
Where we are seeing where champions now coming out.
Yeah.
And that is a good thing. And we from the GBA, all the time we say God bless the sponsors and those of you who come to partner us, IMAS Promotions and other promoters, and also the sponsors. But so far so good, for sure. Now I can say that we are having the age of 19 to 24, having 10 and 0, 11 and 0, 15 and 0, or 15 and 1. I mean, we've developed the youth.
What do these records mean?
Well, you see, in boxing, if you are not at that level, like you've not fight like 10 fights or 6, 7 fights, you can't even fight the national title.
Okay.
You understand?
Right.
And when you get to 10, 11, 12, then you go to the Africa. You understand?
Okay.
So the number of fights that you are going to have determines where you are going.
Okay.
So if we have first, before we started the league, we have our brothers who are around 30, 32 in that category. And now we are having the age of 19 to 25 in the same category. It tells you we have a future.
True.
Young ones who are already there for the Africa and the world title. So for me, the season 1, 2, 3 have really helped Ghana boxing. And we are doing so much well. Believe me, I told you people earlier on that we are building the foundation. We finished the work. We are about to see a good things that will happen to Ghana boxing. And I'm saying that because the goal is to bring a world title. You understand? And now we are ready to bring the world title.
The league table, as clearly shown on the screen, shows a lot more competition. Atokwashi is in the lead. Complex 4, Palm Springs follow closely. And then we've got the likes of Panix and Bridge Sonia. What indication does that give us?
For me, I'm not surprised that Atokwashi is leading the league because Atokwashi have been a household name where you want to talk about all the world champions that we have in this country have passed through Atokwashi. Azuma Nelson, Ike Bazooka, Joshua Clotte. You can talk of many boxers who have passed through Atokwashi. So see Atokwashi to be leading the league, I think it's in a good direction. And you can see the difference, the points different.
Yeah.
He's doing so much well than the others. Because this is the 10th night.
Yes.
And where he's going, he's having like 4 to 5 points ahead of the guys already. And knowing them, I know they will do something. Complex 4 is also doing well.
They're coming slowly.
Happens to be.
But does that mean that we shouldn't put our eyes on Ghana Army, the defending champions?
Well, I don't know why the Ghana Army got himself is where he is. But this is a boxing league.
Exactly.
And if I'm a coach and I get to the front, second, third, I don't think I'm going to allow somebody at a fit position to come take me. You understand?
Yeah.
Don't forget, we have a brand new vehicle on this league.
That's
so
true.
If you see Atokwashi, where is Atokwashi is now?
Yeah.
I don't think Atokwashi. And looking at, even now, look at the boxer he brought today, the way that was yesterday, and the one, Annan, a very good boxer. I don't know what will happen in the ring anyway, but he's bringing his best. Because I'm looking at where he is now, the only thing he can do is to bring his best.
Okay.
And he also have the best.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, the GBA president has said it all. The gyms are bringing their best. And so we are also urging you to be here in your best to ensure that we give support to the best in terms of development of the boxers. These are the same boxers that will be reigning supreme at the African level, at the Commonwealth level, and ultimately at the world level. GBA president, thank you very much for sharing some time with us.
Before I leave, it's a new year. I've not had the chance to be on the set.
Sure.
But I want to say a big thank you to our sponsors. Seven Star, Renault, Masby,
Techno,
all of them, you know.
Soccer bet.
So let me say Happy New Year to Seven Star and all the Renault and all the our sponsors. We pray for them and we ask them to continue to be with us, and we will also make sure that we will project them to the top. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah. And that was the GBA president we spoke to just a while ago, setting the tone for the expectations for Fight Night 10. But the expectations are even more, and it is even louder and bigger, because the fans who join us here at the Bukum Boxing Arena know that there is almost always something good to share by the kind courtesy of our proud sponsors, Bell 7 Star. And if you should walk into the arena now, there are Bell 7 Star products everywhere. Everybody has a bottle or two, you know, and they are enjoying the goodies of the product. Let's find out from Priscilla what we should expect today. Priscilla, it's been a while since we've seen you, but I'm sure that the break has also given you the opportunity to rejuvenate, as it were. Yes. Tell us what's new.
Okay, so before that, I would want to wish everyone a Happy New Year, since this is the first time we are coming back.
Sure.
And we hope that this year, whatever we have, whatever is our aspirations will surely come to pass.
Amen.
Now, coming to the brand 7-star, our focus and then our objectives of people and also driving passion essential when it comes during the fight, exactly.
Okay.
And so everyone should watch out for that. I mean, we want to interact with left out, so we are looking at also doing some online activations, and so you should quickly go to our pages, Facebook's, Instagram, and follow the Bell 7-Star page, and we have amazing campaigns coming up. So yeah,
I see.
That's the comeback. Okay,
now it looks like the cliche for 2025 is that we are resetting. And so obviously for Bell 7-Star there will be a lot of resetting in the sense of producing champions from the boxing league, resetting in the sense of putting smiles on the faces of the various fans that come here. That hasn't changed, has it?
No, it hasn't changed at all. Like I said, our objectives still remain this, harnessing the passions of the youth. So that hasn't changed. So it is going to...
It's a product that is meant for one and all, and it's not...
It's season 3 of the best boxing league in Africa. IMAX Boxing Promotions, in association with the Ghana Boxing Authority, presents the Bell 7-Star Professional Boxing League. It's week 10. Quarters of Ghana and Africa Fight Nights. The Bukom Boxing Arena will sparkle once again with the hardest hitters in the ring. Every punch, every uppercut, every hook, and all the knockdowns. The best gym of the season wins a brand new Renault Logan vehicle. Experience the thrills of top-flight boxing with musical performances to match. This Saturday, 18th of January 2025. Be seated by 8:30 p.m. sharp. The Bell 7-Star Professional Boxing League is proudly brought to you.
Complex 4 boxer Dwamena came at the weigh-in yesterday. But anyway, quickly and briefly, expectations for this bout?
Bismark Saah, Dwamena Kesse is going to be a chess game. Because both fighters love to box smart. And looking at where Ghana Army find themselves on the league table, I'm sure they're going to come in gun blazing. But let's watch out for what Dwamena Kesse will be bringing. It's going to be a chess game on that fight.
Chess game, Nanayal thinks. Let's go back to the weigh-in 24 hours before now and take a snippet of what these two boxers went through in preparation towards the big fight here tonight. Let's take a look. We've got Dwamena Kesse on my left, and then we have Bismark Saah on my right. Dwamena is representing the Complex 4 Palm Springs Gym, and Bismark Saah is representing Ghana Army. And so these two gentlemen will see whether they can sort each other out. Dwamena has done a lot of talking, I can tell you. Bismark Saah is more of the cooler person, and he says the ring will decide. Dwamena, first of all, take up preparation, your thing.
Oh, first of all, our opponent is a good boxer. She will. We are coming with a different method. And I know that I'll beat him, but just he show his appetite, but definitely I'll knock him down as well.
You will knock him down. Okay, you have seen him fight. He has also seen you fight. Has he got a weapon that you can counter? And he actually
no, Bismark don't really get it. You don't really get punches like that. Just jab, go back, then jab, go back. Yeah. And it jab, I can maintain pressure. This time cannot do anything. I promise you. This time cannot do anything. This guy.
So you are telling your fans that they should expect a knockout?
Yeah.
You can.
Okay, let me find out from Bismark. Saah. Bismark is representing the Ghana Army. Bismark is one of the boxers we've seen here on the fight night, and so he's no stranger when it comes to.
Well, I'm ever ready. Every day I train, so every day when there's fight, I'm ever ready for my opponent.
Okay, he's a boxer that you've seen before. He's also been in the ring a couple of times in this league. What do you make of him? Is he the boxer to beat you?
No, nah, he can't. He can't. It's not on my level.
He cannot
He's not your level.
No.
He comes with a lot of experience.
Nah.
No, he can't.
I don't see him as a boxer. I don't see him as a boxer. I don't see him.
Okay. So what should we expect tomorrow? I am sure you are coming with the whole army force. What should we expect tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow I'm not going to knock him, but I'm going to punish him in the ring.
So include a knockout.
No, I'm not going to knock him. If the knockout comes, fine. But I'm going to punish him.
All right, so this is just a sneak preview on the cards. And so sit back, relax. We'll go for a very quick break. When we come back, our ring announcer, Mohammed Amin Lamte, will...
It's season 3 of the best boxing league in Africa. IMAX Boxing Promotions, in association with the Ghana Boxing Authority, presents the Bell 7-Star Professional.
The very best TV station when it comes to sports, entertainment, and more here in Ghana and beyond. Today is a beautiful Saturday. We are in 2025. Today is 18th of January. Glory be to God. We are back at the Bukom Boxing Arena for night number 10 of the ongoing Bell 7-Star Professional Boxing League. Glory be to God. We want to thank you so much. We say kudos to Ghana Boxing Authority, and we are here for another interesting night. We have 6 exciting bouts for you. Now, before we walk through the pairings for today, let me acknowledge our sponsors. We have our major sponsor, Bell 7-Star, producers of a 7-Star Energy Drink. We also want to say thank you to Premium Motors, sole agents and distributors of Renault cars in Ghana. We thank them so much for being part of us from day one. Soccer bets, your best bet for sporting betting. Techno, more at Happy Life, and IMAX Electronics. We always... Ladies and gentlemen, today we have 6 exciting bouts for you. And bout number 1, we have a super bantamweight contest over 6 rounds between Theophilus Tetteh of the Ghana President's Boxing Gymnasium and Manaf Tetteh of the Bridge Sonia Boxing Gymnasium. This is bout number 1. Bout number 2 is also going to be a bantamweight contest over 6 rounds between Moses Hammond of the Seaview Boxing Gym and Akimus Annan of the Atokwashi Boxing Gym, all here in Accra. Bout number 3 is going to be a welterweight contest over 6 rounds between Ernest Ampah of the Akotoku Academy and George Amuzu of the Wisdom Boxing Gym, all here in Accra. We move on to bout number 4. It's going to be a super bantamweight contest over 6 rounds between Gilbert Akisim of the Black Panthers Boxing Gym and Isaac Quay Jr. of the First Square Boxing Gymnasium. Ladies and gentlemen, the penultimate and Elisha Intibigma. He is coming from the Discipline Boxing Gymnasium. Now, the final bout of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, it is going to be a super featherweight contest over 6 rounds, and this is the main event of the evening between Palm Springs and Complex 4. Dwamena Kesse is going to rub shoulders with Ghana Army Boxing Gymnasium's Bismark Saah. This is the main event of the evening. Now, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, thanks so much for being part of this wonderful night. Today, we have a special personality in our midst, the man who did everything humanly possible for us to have the Ghana Professional Boxing League. Alhaji Fadi Fatah, he has gone into hibernation, but today he has resurfaced. He's here with us at the Bukom Boxing Arena. Alhaji Fadi Fatah, you're welcome to the Bukom Boxing Arena. We thank you so much for coming. Now let's take a look at officials for tonight's bout. We have the GBA President, Abraham Kote Nikwe, Clerk of Skill, Michael L.A. Tetteh, Technical Director of the Ghana Boxing Authority, Shadrach Quay. The bellman tonight, Edward Addo. Ringside physician, Edward Asante. He will be supported by officials from the Ghana Ambulance Service. We have a BEMT, Richard Asari, and SEMT, Georgina Pinkra. These are the officers who are going to support our physician at the ringside. Then we have Master Scorecard Keeper, Derek Nee Asai Ankara, Match Commissioner Alhaji Muntala Taufik, and our match makers tonight are Mubarak Yusuf Nano and Lord Stephen Amehe. So we are ready for bout number 1. At the commentary position, as usual, we have Naneau and Prince Annan. We thank you guys for this wonderful preamble. You guys are the best. We are ready for bout number 1, and this is a super bantamweight contest over 6 rounds. The 3 judges are Richard Garte, Daniel Ablomete, and Nathaniel Oben, and the referee is Nuke Kote. The boxers again, Gymnasium. If the boxers are ready, let's welcome the boxer who is going to fight from the blue corner, Manaf Tetteh.
Good evening, everyone. Many thanks for joining us. We're coming to you live from the Bukom Boxing Arena. It's fight.
We have Tetteh fight from the blue corner in the ring now. Let's welcome from the red corner, Theophilus Tetteh.
Don't wait for me.
It's going to be Theophilus Tetteh. He's in your shop now. He'll be fighting from
Well, viewers, we are ready for both Ghana Boxing Authority and IMAX Boxing Promotions. And this is a super bantamweight contest over 6 rounds. Now, officials for the bout, we have Judge 1, Richard Garte. Judge, this is a boxer who came to the ring with a weight of... And tonight is wearing black and red. No victory, 5 defeats, another interesting boxer. He came to the 19 victories, 9 defeats, 2 draw, 12 of the wins came by way of knockout from the President Boxing Gymnasium here in Accra. Presenting to you, Theophilus Tetteh. And the man in charge of this fight is Quay.
Hello guys, you know the rules. Protect yourself at all times. You obey my command. You fight hard, but fight clean. Touch gloves. Good luck.
And Obeng are all ready, as well as our center referee Quay. So it's a date between Ghana Prisons and Bridge Sonia Gym. That's the gentleman who's representing the Ghana Prisons, Theophilus Tetteh.
Round 1.
Super bantamweight contest. Here we go. Round 1. Normally it's the round where 2 boxers would have to size each other up and steady themselves in terms of the strength, the weaknesses. See whether they can take a few more opportunities from whatever weakness they find. Wide stance there from Theophilus Tetteh. He's going to be throwing a lot of those wild punches, and he started already. Good defense from Manaf Tetteh. Manaf Tetteh is the boxer in black trunks. Fans getting behind them steadily, trying to maintain the jabs. That's a big one there from Theophilus. And then we want to work on the body of Manaf. Manaf is at the receiving end at this stage, but he does well, keeps his guard up, and then retaliates with a few punches of his own. Looks quite steady. Came into the ring at a weight of 125 pounds. 0.5 pounds heavier than his opponent. It's now the turn of Theophilus Tetteh. A couple of shots to the body, still not finding the target. The guard for Manaf still up. As both boxers will continue the give and take affair. Theophilus Tetteh puts his opponent in the corner. Manaf looks quite steady. He's not perturbed by the onslaught of Theophilus. Quickly, Theophilus will get back to his attacking posture. Lands one to the face, tries to go through the guard. Another one to the face of Manaf. Manaf under some punishment there. Theophilus keeping the pressure. Can Manaf defend and defend gallantly? He still keeps their hand up, protects his face. Theophilus manages to score a few points, and then he goes again. It's like one-way traffic in terms of jabs and punches from Theophilus Tetteh. And then he goes in again for another round of punishment. Manages to penetrate the guard, and then Manaf Tetteh goes down.
2, 3.
A couple of shots here there, but this is where Manaf also tried to retaliate with some straight jab there, which was backing up Theophilus Tetteh, but Theophilus Tetteh from here. We see Elisha, which means some punches might not have the effect on you in that moment, but as time goes on.
Devastation, that's super excited. The nation, for some reasonable reason, is back with us here. Is back with us here at the Bukum Boxing Arena. Now by an IMAX Electronics out Yokohama.
Me down fancy fancy. She first of all get fancy GBA President. Can you see Fernando, the champion promoter? Again fancy GBA President. Can you see Fernando, the champion promoter? Again she don't want in team. Can you open it? I can have a good fight.
O style ne fine wa. Mini gba control style ne ofine.
Ene Rasnani, Rasnani.
Rasnani.
Nikaji oto lock.
So bapi. Okay, very well. It was finally mini yomo yokaho.
She da yomo ni genji. Me down fans finishing. Kemeni meni na egbe na me babie. Kemeni meni na egbe na me babie ona me TV se na me ko. Nge nwajo mo fiam.
And the referee is Nathaniel Obain. The referee once again is Nathaniel Obain. The judges are Richard Gate, David Ablomete, and Quay Kote. So if the boxers are ready, let's welcome from the blue corner, the boxer, Akimus, Annan, Ampah.
Interesting first bout we had, and crossing over now to the second bout of the evening promises to be a very good bantamweight contest between Moses Hammond and Akimus, Annan, Ampah. We saw a lot of Akimus in season 1. Than his opponent. Judges at ringside, we've got Richard Gate, Daniel Ablometi, and Quay. Fans are here, and the numbers keep multiplying as the time trickles on. As is usually done here by the boxers, they come to the ring with a lot of their fans or a lot of their supporters here to cheer them on to victory. Tonight, no different. Well, that obviously is a proud Barcelona fan.
So we have in the ring from the blue corner, Akimus and an Ampah. Now Akimus from the red corner, let's welcome Moses Hammond.
Seen in recent times, very rugged with a very strong chin. And don't forget that Quay Boxing Gym are the current league leaders in the Bell 7-Star Professional Boxing League. And so I'm sure Akimus and Ampah would want to add to the points build-up. Referee Nathaniel Obain will go through the process, ensuring that all is just about set.
Well, wherever you are, you're still live on Max TV. Today is a beautiful Saturday, January 18, 2025. We are back with night number 10. And this is where Ghanaian boxers are given the platform to exhibit their flair and talent, and they will be pushed to the high level of international boxing to become world betters. We are getting ready for bout number 2, and this is a bantamweight contest over 6 rounds. And we are ready. The 3 judges are Richard Gate, David Ablometi, and Quay Kote. Now introducing the boxer fighting from the red corner. And this evening, he appeared in the ring with a black and white trunks, red gloves, and black shoe to match. With a weight of 120 pounds, official record, 5 fights, no any victory, no draw, 5 defeats. Presenting to you, the boxer, Moses Hammond. Crossing over to the blue corner. And this is one of the finest boxes Ghana has ever produced from the amateur level. He developed himself to the professional level, and today is back again in 2025 from the Quay Boxing Gym here in Accra. He came to the ring with a weight of 119.1 pounds, with an official record of 8 fights, 6 victories, 2 defeats, and 5 of the wins came by way of knockout. Presenting to you the durable Akimus, Annan, Ampah. And the man in charge of this fight is Nathaniel Obeng.
Nathaniel Obeng, the center referee, will take them through the last set of instructions. And
good luck.
Mr. Ado, who is the bell man, would usher us into round number 1. It's a bantamweight contest and it's scheduled for 6 rounds. It's between CVU's Moses Hammond and Atokwashi's Annan.
1.
Akimus and Ampah, different than not, he almost always has a different hairstyle. Let's see how different the styles. It definitely will get interesting after this first round. Moses trying to keep up the pace that Akimus has started with. But again, we all know that Akimus and Ampah, the veteran and the more experienced of the 2 boxers, he definitely would chase his opponent around the ring. And it's also one of the ploys Akimus and Ampah sometimes uses to wear down the opponent as he works on the body.
Yeah. Spot on, brings relations in terms of his foot. Moses Hammond also trying to fight from the back foot, doing a lot of moving around. Akimus stalking his opponent, and there goes the bell to end the round. Akimus, Annan, Ampah, and Moses Hammond finish up the first round. This excerpts of, look at that from Akimus. But here Moses Hammond also tried to retaliate there, but not doing enough there. The jab, doing the good work there from Akimus. This is where the miscalculation of the foot from Moses Hammond. He went down there.
Seconds out.
The footwork is also important in a wide shot. And Moses Hammond fighting from the CVU Gymnasium. Say clincher piece there. He goes down there. But that could be as a result of body language not looking too good for me. It seems as if he signaled his corner that he's not looking good. But the fight resumes there, and let's see if Akimus and Ampah can finish Moses Hammond. Moses moving again quite well in the ring, trying some flurries there, but not really getting the target. Akimus trying to get close to his opponent. He gets his jab getting through there. Let's see. And there goes Moses Hammond. Also tries some flurry there. Left hand landing for Moses Hammond. Now he's fighting fire with fire there. And let's see who is going to get the betterment of the two. And it's Moses Hammond and Akimus and Ampah. And Moses Hammond gets down.
NY, I'm not too surprised that he decided to go in. All his targeting is the upper part of Akimus and Ampah, and that has really let him down. He's down. I think
As a stalky nature of Akimus, and this was the first one. It was a strong, easy, but a strong. And look here, this is where he's already on a wobbly legs there, and he went down. He exerted so much on Ampah. He knows the game really punish you. Beautiful scenes here at the Buko Boxing Arena.
It's a special day, and I talk about that we have bout 1 and 2. Now we have the verdict. Shall we punches between the two boxes? And now we have the verdict. In round 2, by a knockout, 2 minutes, 47 seconds, the winner. Presenting to you from the blue corner, from Atokwashi Boxing Gymnasium, Akimus, Annan, Ampah. Thank you very much. Akimus, Tetteh. Ale, where if you for it? The miniano. You track a miniano.
Be manager or everything.
You gonna feel.
Who will not let him.
Okay, man, no one ni ofine mini genius and we go here kahabo.
Yeah, no need be on mean that in coach is French. Our mama and corner. The German, my friend, no question. No mean Tawaji, manager, money by chain, so I am Marshall and Sunny Marshall.
In Ghana, on a box a kono tano kalano down, where Mokoni will knock and in Kalano. Wherever you are, we are still enjoying ourselves here, celebrating boxing in 2025 by the courtesy of Ghana Boxing Authority under the leadership of the indefatigable Abraham Kote Quay. And we talk about IMAX Boxing Promotions, and we talk about all our sponsors who have made it possible for us to be here today. Ladies and gentlemen, let me acknowledge some important personalities who are here with us. I told you that my big boss who nurtured me in the 90s, Alhaji Fadi Fatah, the man behind this boxing league, is here with us. Let me also acknowledge Joseph. Joseph, you are here with us. Thank you so much for coming. We also have Naji Zagbai is also here. Naji, thank you so much for coming. We appreciate you. We also have and the name Ilami. Ilami, is that okay? Did I get it correct? Ilami. And then Nur Fatah. Nur, you are a well-known person. How is our dad? Thank you so much for coming. And let me also acknowledge one of the finest sports journalists who has vested into human football. She understands women football. She is an analyst. She's a commentator. She is the wife of Fadi Fatah. Let's welcome Nafisa Fatah. Nafisa, thank you so much for coming. And one of the finest makeup artists that we have in broadcasting here in Ghana on television. She's with Max Television. She's here with us, Hajia Jamila Karim. Hajia Jami, how are you? Thanks so much for coming. We appreciate you. Now let's get ready for bout number 3. And this is going to be a welterweight contest over 6 rounds. Ernest Ampah from the Kotoku Academy and George Amuzu from the Wisdom Boxing Gym. The 3 judges are Daniel Ablomete, Nikwe Kote, and Nathaniel Oben. And the referee is Richard Garte. If we are ready, from the blue corner, Wisdom Boxing Gymnasium, let's welcome George Amuzu.
Not just friend.
Ably supported by Premium Motors, the sole agents and distributors of Renault cars in Ghana. Soccer Bet, your best bet for sports betting. Techno Mobile, stop at nothing. Max Buy, Happy Life. And IMAX Electronics, think big. We continue with the bouts as we welcome 2 boxers into the ring for a welterweight contest scheduled for 6 rounds. And this is between Ernest Ampah of Kotoku Academy and George Amuzu of the Wisdom Boxing Gym.
Ampah.
So we await the arrival of Ernest Ampah. And there he comes. He's the fans will love every bit of it, as they usually do when they come to watch boxing. And so whether they are in the stands or they are in the ring, they would almost always want to flow with the passion that's oozing around here. Is the trademark, or one of the trademarks of fans who throng the Bukom Boxing Arena on a night of boxing.
Well, viewers, this is where we celebrate boxing. This is where we identify potential world beaters. This is where we acknowledge Ghanaian boxers and we pencil them down to become world champions. You are live on Max TV, the best TV station when it comes to sports entertainment and more. We are moving into bout number 3 for night number 10. But before the introduction of the boxers and officials, let me acknowledge our sponsors. Our major sponsor, Bell 7 Star. They are the producers of a Star Energy Drink, the best energy drink in Ghana and beyond. Premium Motors, sole agent and distributors of Renault cars in Ghana. Soccer Bets, Techno Mobile, Max Buy, and IMAX Electronics. We say thank you so much for the package. Now we are ready. The 3 judges are Judge 1, Daniel Ablamete, Judge 2, Nikwe Kote, and Judge 3, Nathaniel Oben. Now introducing the boxer fighting now from the blue corner, and this evening he came to the ring with black and white trunks, red gloves, and black shoe to match. With a weight of 146.7 pounds, and this is the boxer from the Wisdom Boxing Gymnasium, and tonight is here with the official record of almost about 57-5, 18 victories and 49 defeats, 2 draws. Presenting to you the boxer Amuzu. Crossing over to the red corner, he came to the ring tonight with light blue, white trimmings, trunks, red gloves, and black shoe to match. This is one of the finest boxes. Is coming, and the man in charge of this fight is Richard Garte.
Good evening, guys. The rules as usual. Obey them and obey my commands at all time. Make sure you protect yourself. You fight hard and you fight clean. Touch gloves, good luck.
Touch gloves, good luck. Instructions being summed up by the referee for this bout, Richard Garte, as we get ready for a tough encounter between 2 boxers with hard chins. 2 boxers who love to go the distance.
1.
Ernest Ampah of Akotoko Academy and Wisdom Boxing James George Amuzu. George Amuzu is in the black trunks. And almost always, when he fights here, he endears himself to the crowd.
This is going to be 2 veterans of the sports, George Amuzu and Ernest Ampah. They've been with us from the start of this boxing league from season 1. There are no new names. They are old gurus. And there goes Ernest Ampah starting off strong there on George Amuzu. And have a way of telling you your punches are not having any telling on him. There goes Ernest Ampah digging the body of George Amuzu. Goes down and gets upstairs. George Amuzu gets in intact. Trying to see if they can get in with the inside fighting. Welterweight contest. Scheduled for 6 rounds. Ernest Ampah fighting from the Kotoku Gymnasium. He's the boxer. Red gloves with blue shorts to match. George Amuzu fighting from the Wisdom Gymnasium. He's the boxer with the black trunks.
Well, I tell you, NY, this is going to be very interesting. George Ampah likes to keep his eye on the prize and loves coming forward.
And Prince, you see, George Amuzu does not want to waste his punches. He waits for his opponent to commit. And he gets in with some flurry. But Ernest Ampah, he's the boxer who has been doing more of the throwing. There goes George. Trying to set up with some jab, but it's going to be some fierce contest between these two pugilists. Ernest Ampah and George Amuzu. Look at George Amuzu there, shaking his head, telling him that your punches are not getting through. But Ernest Ampah, oh, he's throwing. He's also getting some points there. George Amuzu looking for that left, but Ernest Ampah read him well.
One of the few things I love about George NY, and especially for those who followed his exploits, he keeps coming forward.
Yeah.
He fights like a robot. He does not feel the punches that get to him. And so you realize that once in a while, he shakes his head and shrugs his opponent off. He feels very comfortable about it. And that's one of the strong points that he has as a boxer. I mean, he can take the punishment, but can also give them. Exactly.
He
took that one. He took that one in deep. But you see, quickly he recovered and then kept the gaze on his opponent. He's almost always looking for that opening.
Yes.
Unfortunately for him, Ernest Ampah is one of the few boxers who likes to keep his guard high.
Exactly.
And so sometimes he makes it a lot more difficult to penetrate his guard.
Yeah.
And there you see a wild throw there from George, obviously to naught. But again, it heightens the interest of the bout as they go forward.
Exactly.
Because again, if you take a look at Ernest Ampah, he came into the ring at 145 pounds, 1 pound shorter than George Amuzu. So that's again what will make the bout very, very interesting. I've seen a few dignitaries here. Let's say a very good evening to Alhaji Fadi Fatal, I beg your pardon. Alhaji Fadi Fatal has not been here for a while, but it's good to see him back in action, and the two boxers will go toe to toe. It's a give and take affair. Wild miss there from Ernest Ampah to finish it off. But again, George Ampah will stand tall, and there he keeps coming forward. It is one of his traits you can't take away from him.
Never.
And it makes the welterweight very, very interesting. Of course, the welterweight has some crack boxers.
Yes.
We've seen over a while, and so I'm not too surprised that we're seeing some of the best boxers, especially in this division. And you remember when we had a chat with the GBA president, he did indicate that the most interesting part is the Ghana Boxing League has unearthed the 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 year old boxers. It has brought them to the fore, and they seem to be taking over from the 31, 32, 33 boxers, which is making it a lot more interesting.
Good.
Whilst the fights are put together. So you realize that almost every bill that is held here in Ghana has got some interesting bouts.
Yes.
And I mean, the last time you and I were here where we had the Legacy night, and it was amazing.
Amazing.
And so clearly we'll see that there's a lot more expectation, especially for boxers and pundits who come here to the Bukom Boxing Arena.
Beautiful, beautiful. That's what Ghana Boxing needs. We are still live here at the Bukom Boxing Arena. This is IMAX Boxing Promotion. Bell 7 Star Professional Boxing League Fight Night 10. George Amuzu and Ernest Ampah. George getting in with that right hand there, but not really getting that target he wants. Right hand there from Ernest Ampah. George took that one well. Follows it up with some flurry there. Another right hand from Ernest. George Amuzu needs to be careful there. Ernest Ampah having some success there with his punches. George Amuzu wants to also retaliate. And Ernest, very smart there from him, especially with his defensive duties, Ernest Ampah. George Amuzu is trying to get the angles and his openings right, but Ernest Ampah is making things difficult for George. There you see George stepping back there, trying to get his footwork and his stance in a rightful position, because Ernest Ampah is reading him very, very well. Last 10 seconds to go. There goes the bell to end the second round of this bout between George Amuzu and Ernest Ampah.
Two boxers who will refuse to go down. They are almost always like fighting machines, and they give and take their role. And look at the punches being let out there from Ampah, nearly catching George Amuzu. Of course, he got a few ones, got knocked clearly. Again, this is where sometimes boxers get a little bit vulnerable, because as the rounds go deeper, they tend to lose their guard, especially when they are under some amount of pressure.
Yeah.
So the hand guard comes down. Ampah is trying to take advantage of that to punish the boxer. Thank you very much for joining us. If you've just done so, Mr. Osei, also known as Oseitus, the junior brother of music producer Apietus, he's here today to watch boxing. He's accompanied by Uncle T of Afrique Gardens and Fizzles nightclub. I understand that from fight night 10, the after party will be at the Fizzles night club. And so we'll take a look at what Fizzles is all about, and obviously be part of the fun. But let's get back into the ring and let's recap some of the scenes. And again, you see, he always keeps telling his opponent by shaking the head that I'm okay, I'm okay. Cool. You know, the punches are not having a telling effect on me. And so he keeps coming forward. He doesn't like to relent, likes coming forward, attack the opponent, waits for the break, and then tries to take the opportunity. This fight is destined to go the full distance.
Destined to go the full distance. But one thing I don't like about George Amuzu is, no doubt about that, talking about his durability, he has a stick there, but having that durability form, but you need to translate that with your punches, because when it happens like that, it goes to the judges' scorecards. That is where it's going to go in favor for Ernest Ampah, because for the couple of rounds that we've seen, he's the one doing much of the telling punches on Amuzu.
And watching the fight from a distance with keen interest is our senior colleague Yao Ampah. Obviously, the Ghana Boxing League, or the profession, either two. And so the encouragement, especially from our proud sponsors, the likes of Bell 7 Star, the likes of Premium Motors, the likes of Soccerbet, Techno Mobile, Max Bar, and of course, IMAX Electronics, are giving these boxers an opportunity to showcase what they have as we knock hard on the doors of Africa, Commonwealth, and probably world titles. Good exchange of the punches there. It looks good enough for both boxers. Like I said, NY, if I'm to put my money on it, I think we will go for the scorecards. And I think it may be either a majority decision or a split decision.
Yeah, it could be. But I mean, Prince, looking at what I've seen so far, maybe a unanimous could be possible. Yeah, a unanimous could be possible. Because Ernest Ampah is really, really smart. Look at that left punch there to finish off that round. Wow, intelligent with his boxing skills. Let's see what happened in this round. Look, Ernest Ampah searching for that right hand there. George Amuzu telling him that it's not getting on me, my friend, but Ernest still doubling up. And let's watch it. Look at the right hand. Another one that George Amuzu, for some second, didn't know what really touched him. And let's see here, that left punch there from Ernest Ampah. And this is where George Amuzu tried to retaliate there, but the bell was already rung.
Round 4.
You're getting ready to start up for the 4th round of this welterweight contest. George Amuzu and Ernest Ampah. Ernest Ampah, boxer in the blue shorts, fighting from the Kotoku Gymnasium, taking on George Amuzu from Wisdom Gymnasium. Ernest starting off with that jab there. Good one there from Ernest Ampah. George Amuzu trying to get that haymakers, but didn't really have that effect there. Ernest Ampah getting in strong there with that 1-2 punches there from Ernest Ampah. Caught attention of George Amuzu. George Amuzu backing up the ropes there. Is Ernest Ampah going to finish off George Amuzu? George is very strong with that durability, nature. He's still holding on, even though Ernest Ampah delivering those punches on his opponent. Right hand from Ernest again. Look at George Amuzu shaking his head. Fight is still ongoing here at the Bukum Boxing Arena. George Amuzu and Ernest Ampah. This is a welterweight contest. And Ernest starting there again. Catching George Amuzu, backing up the ropes there. Let's see what Ernest will do. A good one there from George Amuzu to get away from that angle. And it's Ernest who is doing much of the damage there. George Amuzu trying to find Ernest, but didn't really get him. And look how Ernest is trying to have some targets there. George Amuzu searching for that punch, but Ernest is making it difficult for him there. Well, George get that right hand there, but this is what Prince have been talking about from George Amuzu. But Ernest is having some success there. Okay, let's see what Ernest will do there, but George also clips him with that counter right. It's turning to be an easy one for Ernest Ampah. He's telling George, let's get into the center and let's fight. He gets in with that triple punches combination there, and George Amuzu gloves touch the canvas, but he's up. Last 10 seconds to go. Ernest Ampah and George Amuzu, right hand from Ernest. George Amuzu might be in some trouble there. And there goes the bell. Wow. That was some big round there from Ernest Ampah. Look at him there. Gets in with that uppercut and the left hand followed there, but George also clips him with that right hand. And look here, this is where Ernest Ampah went in with that flurry of combinations, and that sent George Amuzu down there with his gloves touching the canvas. That's a strategy there from Ernest Ampah. George Amuzu was trying to get his way from that. A senior colleague, Ampah, is here with us in the commentary position, and I'd like to have his views so far, what he has seen between this two pugilists, Ernest Ampah and George Amuzu. Yao.
Thanks very much. No doubt about it. Ernest Ampah looking the more confident, and you could see that towards the end of that round, he started showboating, which maybe was a bit of complacency, but clearly he's confident enough to do that. He thinks he's going to win this fight, so regardless of whatever Amuzu throws at him, he'll win. But he's still got to be careful. Only one punch can undo you.
Yeah, great one coming from Ampah. Only one punch can undo you. Ernest, though he's growing in confidence, he needs to be careful. We are in the 5th round of this welterweight contest between Ernest Ampah and George Amuzu. In case you just joined us, Ernest Ampah has already delivered a knockdown on George Amuzu in the 4th round. George Amuzu trying to get an angle to land, but Ernest is not making things easy for him. And there goes Ernest. He has a way of just getting in with some 1, 2, 3 combinations that always get the attention of George Amuzu. Look at that jab there. Very swift and strong from Ernest. George Amuzu trying to see if he can get some punch, and he needs to. Right hand there from Ernest. George backing up the ropes might not be a good idea for him. This is where Ernest Ampah wants him to be, but he gets triple jab. Not very strong, but did something on Ernest. Look, Ernest again. He's always timing George Amuzu. He goes in again. George Amuzu backs up the rope, but this time around, he got his timing right. Ernest Ampah. At this point, you could see he's gassing out a bit. And this is where, if George Amuzu can regain his punches, he can also get something out of Ernest Ampah. The power coming and the energy from Ernest Ampah when he throws his punch. At this time, you could see it's lacking that power he started off in the 1st round. Let's see if George Amuzu can get something out of it. Barely have about 5 seconds to go. And there goes the bell to end the 5th round of this bout.
Still going on unabated. These two boxers are willing to go the extra mile to secure victory. As I mentioned earlier on, a knockout, well, I think is totally out of the matter. I think they're going to go the full distance. The results may be close, as NY said, if not a unanimous decision. But again, there are two boxers who have showed a lot of grit. They've showed a lot of steel. They've endeared themselves to the crowd. This is the first bout that has gone the full distance since the night started.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And don't forget, we also have the dancing competition on the sides, as we usually do.
Seconds out.
And especially the ladies will show what they're
doing.
And
the final round.
Quite an expectant crowd here, waiting for the last 3 minutes of the round and of the fight. They embrace and then they're ready to go. But you see, NY, one of the things we also get our viewers in on is the fact that there's a lot of rivalry between the boxers, especially when we come for the weigh-in.
Yeah.
The fans show their rivalry on one side, the boxers also show their rivalry on the other side.
Yeah.
And for the last fight of this evening, which is going to be the highlight of the day between Complex 4, Palm Springs, and Ghana Army, we saw what went on yesterday when the two boxers mounted the scale. They all tipped the scales, they were within, and so that was good news for them.
Yeah.
And then the bragging started. You know, and you had the former Commonwealth champion Percy Oblite Kome in the corner of
Dwamena
Kesse, and he gave us a hint as to what will happen in the fight. He said he's worked on his ward, which is Dwamena Kesse.
Yeah.
For those who remember Percy very well, he throws a lot of punches. He makes his hand do a lot of the talking. He says we're going to see a replica in that bout.
Okay.
Bismark Saah, we all know, is the gentleman, the gentleman boxer, and he says nobody should underrate him. He believes that he may not talk too much, but his talking will be done in the ring. So again, we're going to see, as the icing on the cake, the last fight, which will bring the best out of two boxers who will be fighting in the super featherweight category.
Yeah.
And I think that plus other fights we've seen here should give us a very clear and fair idea of the kind of quality that we have in terms of Ghana boxing, especially in all spheres of the divisions.
Yeah. Good one there, Prince. And you know, that fight is what a lot of people here at the Bukum Boxing Arena will be looking forward to see. If I can put it in another words, that is going to be the main card for tonight's bout, Dwamena Kesse and Bismark Saah. But before that, this is what we have here: George Amuzu and Ernest Ampah. Ernest Ampah has done quite well in this bout against George Amuzu. He's been the one getting most of the effective punches landing. Gets in for the clinch. Let's see, George Amuzu seems he's gaining his conscious, and but there goes the bell to end the bout between George Amuzu and Ernest Ampah. Very beautiful bout we just witnessed. And this was the last moment between Ernest Ampah and George Amuzu. Well, Ernest made sure that George Amuzu will not get any points over in the rounds. I mean, Ernest Ampah did so much well. And as Prince said, this bout will definitely go the distance. And truly, we now head to the judges' scorecards to see what they have.
We are in 2025, and this bout actually works. Look at their defense, look at their uppercut. I mean, look at their infighting. Everything was well done. I'm really, really proud of these boxers. And tonight, we are here to celebrate boxing. And tonight is night number 10 of the ongoing 7-star energy drink professional boxing league. It is an amazing night. Now we have the verdicts. Ladies and gentlemen, Judge 1 scored the bout, stay to 54. And Judge number 3 also scored the bout, 60 to 54. So all the 3 judges scored the bout the same. So by a unanimous point decision, presenting to you the champ from the Akotoku Academy, Ernest Ampah. Great show, Ernest. Tetteh.
Fine.
Mini etobu.
Etokum.
Nakatomono okamiano eko miniano.
No kuyano. Bi fi okuwo. Mama sa attention.
This is one of the best bouts when it comes to the boxing league. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Ofane opponent tona le ten.
Oh, e ojogba. E ye wale. Niko kele around spear go banyo kola. Because why? E ojogba le. E shele no kofi o.
E shele no kofi o. She ekebote through the rounds.
Yeah, no twa ke ye wale. E ye condition ke fit na ke no.
Okay, biane.
Anamwe, ibanye stop we egbe.
Ibanye stop. Ni biane no ni wana ngmene mini genius anu we kwen here kan habu.
Oh, nke fe ba coach say ameji meni me. Ame keke. Almighty Allah. La on e fe bo no twa na egbele mi. Ni bile ne kiami. Mi to na fele kiami. Ne am no ni fele ke man mu ke move ke ahead. Because I ashimi ni je gidigidi ni. Akeko mo twist oba ya no mi me twist ni. E wo mke a. No mo ne fe ami.
Oh, Ghana bia o your boxer ni utano kala no lo.
Oh, me mo fiamo. Me mo fiamo ba bankele ba no. She ke to me like obe tight ko nye go ba no. Me to me national bed die ko ni kama no. No mo ma move ke away there because aya. Oh, ke o ya be ve to bo pese. Sani bo move ahead. Do phone na ni come. Ona ni come nye ma e come so. Sani move ke ahead. Oh, no nani.
Very well. Biane in your shock Shia and Kwebu. And Kwebu ya Shia mini yo mo na gboyo ke ha me.
No ni young bang na gbegbe mo ke shida ba mami ke grandmother because I'm na me family ke je amenye man ke awulayo koni lo mi to ke lais
me oblayo ne ta chole ten
no la nye ma chegbe because I'm a fit I want tumo ya no ka me motivate boy oni otu ni tumo ka me abo wale oni otu
okay ni ma job
yeah.
Well, shall we put hands together for him? Well, now, Robert, now, ladies and gentlemen, I think that it's understandable that they need some inspiration, they need some motivations, and he's trying to eulogize his fiancée or probably his girlfriend. Now, Robert, I just want us to have just in the next few minutes, we want to discuss about the Akotoku Academy. It was founded in 1974 by one of the finest trainers, Francis Atukwe Clotte. 1974, the likes of DK Poison, Azuma Nelson, Ike Basuka Corte. You talk about the late Godfred Cobra Corte. They all came from Akotoku Academy. Now, what is going on now?
Yes, the history has always been there. Like the names you mentioned, Akotoku is going on where we have a couple of young boxers mixed with experienced boxers. So the gym is still going on with.
It's going on. Shiko Kwemi mini Gini Nentao.
Yes, we are calling on corporate bodies like World Champions no channel because when your boxers need I may need a big support from them.
It will be an in Nagbekotomo Pakpalo Timefe. Then I quite remember Ebert Corte when we were doing the Martin Boxing League. He was one of the finest boxers. Ebert Corte come from the Akotoku Academy. Now let's move to the Ghana language. Mini Jini bi nyentawo nyekewa Akotoku Academy. Yomogan.
Tamobeni ke wonche former boxers because gym is a very very great gym. It has a big history. The Ghana ne ke world fair no one charm. Kuna support up and coming boxers in your club there. You know,
Aka, you are also a deputy assistant coach of the Black Meteors, right?
Black Bombers.
Black Bombers, I should say, Black Bombers. You are an assistant trainer.
Yeah.
So how is the team doing now?
For now, we are in the new year, so very soon we're gonna have a new team now.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
Shall we put hands together for him? That was the gym that nurtured and groomed the likes of Azuma Nelson, David Kote, Poison, talk about the Ike Basuko Korte and many other boxes. Now it is time for us to entertain you. It's time about entertainment, and we are going for our very first interphrase. And let me invite one man who is coming to entertain all of us, one of the upcoming artists, Omanya Shada. If Omanya Shada is ready, shall we please welcome him to come and entertain us? Viewers, with apology, we want to shift it after the next bout of the evening. But let me acknowledge Professor Ni Ato, who is here with us from the University of Maryland, is also the chair of Clark Engineering School. Where is he? Where is Prof? Prof, where are you, Prof? Is that Prof? Prof, thank you so much for coming. How is the United States? You look good. Are you a former boxer? Very well. Doc, you're welcome. We are proud of you for being here at Bukum Boxing Arena. So we are ready for bout number 4. And the 3 judges are Daniel Ablometi, Richard Gatti, and Nathaniel Obain. And this is a super bantamweight contest over 6 rounds. And the 2 boxes are from the Black Panthers boxing gym, fighting out from the red corner, Gilbert Akisim, and from the blue corner, First Square Boxing Gym, Isaac Quay Jr. So if the boxes are ready, the referee for this bout is Nathaniel Nikwe Kote. Let's welcome from the blue corner, Isaac Quay. And Gilbert Akisim, wherever you are, please, you are invited to the ring. You have less than a minute. Thank you very much.
Then, of course, our final match, final On the fight night. We stopped at nothing.
In the ring from
Max
the blue
by
corner.
Happy
Now
Life
let's welcome Gilbert
Electronics.
Akisi.
Bout coming up promises to be quite an exciting one. Ring announcer Mohammed Amin Lamti will ensure that all is just about set. We're still waiting for Gilbert Akisim to join us in the ring. One of the few things that the Ghana Professional Boxing League has highlighted is the fact that we've got quite a number of crack boxers in the bantam and super bantam weight divisions. And so definitely a lot of explosion is expected from those divisions. But obviously back in the day, our concentration in terms of Ghana boxing was in the featherweight, super featherweight category. DK Poison, Azuma Nelson were all there and they fought to the highest level. Then we had a graduation into the welter and the lightweight division where Ike Bazooka Quay reigned supreme once upon a time. The flyweight division also had the likes of Ebo Dankwa, who showed clearly the kind of boxer he is. Don't forget, we also had the likes of Nana Yao Konedu. And I'm sure we will all want to relive the good old days when Ghana was on the ascendancy in boxing.
Hello viewers, wherever you are, we are brazen up for bout number 4, and this is one of the much anticipated bout super bantamweight contest over 6 rounds between Black Panthers and Seconds Out Boxing Gymnasium. The 3 judges are Judge 1 Daniel Ablomete, Judge 2 Richard Gatti, and Judge 3 Nathaniel Obain. Now, introducing the boxer fighting now from the blue corner, and this evening he came to the ring with a blue and white trunks, black gloves, and ash black shoe to match. He came to the ring with a weight of 120 pounds, and this is a boxer from the Seconds Out Boxing Gymnasium, owned by the former GBA President, the Liquor Brain. Now, this boxer is making the second appearance on the professional platform. Presenting to you the boxer, Isaac Quay, crossing over to the red corner. And this is one of the young boxers trying to make waves in Ghana boxing. And this evening, he came out from the Black Panthers Boxing Gymnasium, one of the finest in recent time, spotted in the black red trunks, red gloves, and black shoe to match. He came to the ring with a weight of 124 pounds with the official record of 5 fights, 4 victories, 1 draw, no defeat. Presenting to you the boxer, Gilbert Akisi. And the referee is Nathaniel Nikwe Kote.
Okay, guys, you know the rules. Protect yourself at all times. You obey my command. You fight hard, but fight clean. Touch gloves. Good luck.
So now let's get ready for the super bantamweight contest between Gilbert Akesim from Black Panthers, who will be taking on Isaac Quay Jr. from the Fifth Square Gymnasium. Boxers are ready. The fight begins. Isaac Quay Jr., the boxer with the black gloves, sea blue and white trunks. Gilbert Akisim, the boxer with the red gloves. And there they start off. Isaac Quay Jr. starting off strong there. Gilbert Akisim also trying to retaliate with some flurries. But it is Isaac who is delivering those power punches there so far. Jab there from Isaac. There goes Gilbert Akisim, but didn't really land. But Isaac is using his jab to probe his way through, which is a very good idea from Isaac. Good one there, good 1-2 punches there coming from Isaac. Right hand there from Gilbert Akisim, but Isaac doing well to swerve the follow-up punches from Gilbert. The jab that is doing the work for Isaac. Obviously, when you look at the two boxers, it's Isaac who has the long reach, and using the jab to his distance, to his advantage. Good one there from Isaac Quay. That really made Gilbert. Left hand from Isaac Quay. Seems that Gilbert Akisim needs to be careful. He does not see that left punch coming from Isaac. He gets in for the clinch, but Isaac not falling for that. Referee Nathaniel, have a word. The fight resumes, taking up the center stage. It's Isaac who looks very serious there. Gilbert, momentarily, he's not really. Look, that was a different style and strategy from Gilbert. And the fans are loving it. Well, I'll get the message that Prince will tell me whether if this fight is going to go the distance or not. There goes the bell.
An explosive round between these two boxers. They are all eager to sort out their jab pedigree and also to maintain a certain level of composure. I'm not too happy with Gilbert Akisim. He needs to watch the left arm because he gives advantage to Isaac anytime he tries to swing. Because the moment he tries to swing, the head movement goes the opposite direction, and it's always easy for Isaac to hit target. Isaac, on the other hand, seems a bit too eager. You know, he closes in a bit too fast, and he's missed a few of those jabs. He could have scored a few points there. Let's see how the balance will be in the second round, especially after they've had a feel of each other in the first.
Spot on there coming from Prince. Let's see how they balance. That is the key word. We get into the second round where Gilbert Akisim and Isaac Quay Jr. Look at that from Isaac Quay. His left hand is very swift and carries power. Let's see if Gilbert can also do something. Got some getting through, but referee tells him to keep it up. Oh, look at that left hand there from Isaac Quay. And he follows it up, but Gilbert also retaliated there with some flurry. Seems Gilbert don't want to go down without a fight. He's also trying to turn up the heat there, but well, it's not getting too clean there, as Prince said. Isaac Quay needs to take his time to be precise with his punches. Look at that, the right hand there from Isaac Quay, but Gilbert also clips him whilst he was getting in.
It's getting a lot more easier for Isaac Quay by virtue of the fact that the lead arm for Akisim is giving him away. He leaves the guard too wide open, and it's almost always easy for Isaac to hit target.
Leaving your guard too open gives your opponent the advantage to make an easy punch on you. Look at that again, that left hand. He gets in with again. But Gilbert Akisim not really having a strategy to neutralize and stop that left hand from Isaac Quay. Isaac Quay just misses that uppercut there. But he gets in with that left punch. He likes throwing the jab with his left. He leases with his left, then follows it up with the right. But Gilbert Akisim not really finding a solution to detain that left hand from Isaac.
Akisim looks a bit too bubbly for my liking, and I'm not too sure whether it is the height advantage of his opponent that's giving him away, but they're nearly losing his footing and his balance. He looks too frigid, and so it is very, very easy for Isaac to hit target, but he is making his work a lot more difficult in the ring.
Well, it's making it entertaining, and luckily the bell comes to the rescue. But clearly at the end of that was quite bizarre. Unorthodox posture by Akisim, and he seems to be in trouble. And you see his posturing here. He's not comfortable at all. His movement, his head movement, his feet movement, his balance seems to be off. This is quite unorthodox in his way to avoid punches. He totally lost guard. And I'm not too sure what's happening with his gum shield. That also seems to be, you know, giving him some sort of trouble. But again, watch how he tries to get out of the way. And in so doing, very clumsy. Look at that. I'm not too sure he prepared well enough for this fight. But it is boxing, and let's see if he can compose himself again before the next round.
Next round will definitely see a lot more punching power, but let's enjoy a few seconds of this freestyle dance. And I'm sure she knows she's on TV, and she's enjoying every bit of it. But let's also give credit to the matchmaker, because we have seen a level of improvement in the quality of the boxers that hitherto we have not seen. We can argue about the fact that the first 3 fights didn't go the full distance, but they showed clearly glimpses of doing much better when the opportunity comes. And so I think we must also give credit and kudos to the matchmaker for ensuring that the interest in the Ghana Professional Boxing League has started rising and rising, and I think he needs a thumbs up for that.
He needs a thumbs up for that. Credit goes to the matchmakers, Mubarak Yusuf Nano and Lord Steven, doing a great job there. The fight is still ongoing between Gilbert Akisim and Isaac Quay, and this time around it seems Gilbert Akisim is getting some punches, getting through there. He's turning up the heat. The referee calls the two boxers. He's just telling them to keep it clean. And in this round, Gilbert Akisim
I now
is
notice what Ampah Fankra was talking about. The gum shield for Gilbert Akisim. I'm not too sure what the problem is, but it looks quite big in his mouth, and so it's giving him an enlarged. it's given him, that discomfort. It's a give and take affair, and I think it's a mistake that Akisim made. He has to go for the clinch because he was losing his balance as it went on. But anyway, clearly, let's take a look at the gun. Yeah, well, he's thrown it out.
I mean, it's giving him problems, so he
maybe
has
like
to.
Yao said, maybe some discomfort.
Yeah,
somewhere along the line, because the moment he fixes it, his face changes totally. It makes his mouth or his jaw look big. There he's got it fixed again, but you see, and he keeps fidgeting with the gum shield.
Yeah, it should be in a way that it will make it easier for him to actually breathe. And
exactly.
Clearly, it's distorted, so I'm not too sure how that's happened as compared to his opponent, Quay. But, well, the boxers know how to navigate these things, and so far, it doesn't seem to be affecting him much, even though obviously he's behind, and there he is again. He's struggling with his punches. He's almost jumping to throw.
He's been looking very frail since the bout began. Very difficult for him to keep in one position. And the more Isaac tries to go for the infighting, the more he exposes him.
Very, very unorthodox way of dodging punches from Akison. And there is a wild swing. And anytime he goes in, as you rightly said, he exposes himself to a counter punch from Quay. And Quay has the height advantage. I'm not sure why he's not taking that and, just jabbing him to wear him down rather than trying to get close up and look for that killer punch.
That nearly took him out.
Where was that?
Fortunately, he was saved by the bell. But anyway, let's see whether we can do a little bit of education here, talking about the gum shield.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll bring a matchmaker to give us a further explanation. I thought these things were flexible such that it should fit the mouth of the boxer using it. Is it that these things are done based on measurements taken by the boxer, or there's just one general gum shield that should be able to fit?
I think what I know is the boxers will have their measurements. So they take your measurement of which ones that
Seconds
you feel
out. Round
you're going to feel
4.
comfortable with, even before the fight day or even the fight night. So you have series of gum shields there. You take in this one, you fit it in your mouth. If it's okay for you, you choose this one. If this is not okay for you, there are a series of it that you choose.
Let me bring in a matchmaker so that he can give us a little bit of enlightenment on this, because we've seen boxers, when they put on the gum shield, it fits straight and there are no distortions. But not too sure about Kissim's gum shield. Is it a very normal one? Well, when I say normal, I mean to find the gum shield protruding from the boxer's mouth. I mean, that's...
Mufia morning call TV no Ingbeji Mubarak Yusuf me match worker for program ne me double shi ake oche me ka be ni ba explain further no ni a gum shade a show a low age ko yeda so normally a pe no ni minle gum shade agboni ko no na gene rabani no okay melt like ko ko do ka woda e ba show that no mi oyin no ke susu oda size alo nyonyo size keke emo shiko okwe ona ke ife ko ne ka ba de ke no ani na challenge se no ani ejeko ye e pa ke ni ne kelibi yep.
Well, viewers, we've got a clear and a better explanation from the matchmaker. Gum shields, as they are plastic, they're rubber, and they're quite big. And so the first thing a boxer has to do is to melt the gum shield and try and fit it to the size of his mouth. It looks like that didn't happen in the case of Akisim, and so he's finding it a lot more difficult managing the gum shield, as it were.
Normally, as a boxer, can fight to Madoba no, so no two gum shield. No, it could be a first one in the original one in more in your Ecolena should be a large allowing Melabeku. No, be new one in your Jimmy Besanaka because Cote Tanwa Dumotai, Apusa, Katabini, Abata.
Well, further explanation and further enlightenment. There's almost always another one with the boxers just in case. But it could also happen that on the spur of the moment, the original gum shield may have had issues or problems. Now, because this one has not gone through the proper molding to fit the mouth, you don't have to go back to say that you don't have a gum shield, so the fight is not going to happen. It must happen, but it is a price you have to pay. And so, hence the rather large gum shield we're seeing being used by the boxer Gilbert Akisim. That's the boxer in black. But quite apart from that, he's managed to hold the fort very well against Isaac Quay Jr.
I really appreciate the explanation given by our matchmaker. It makes sense. But you could clearly see that it's having some sort of a negative effect on Atkinson. It's distracting him. You know, it might not cause him to lose the fight, but it's something that next time he would have to make sure he doesn't repeat again. He hasn't really settled in this fight, and Atkinson can put in a couple of combinations, but it looks like Quay is very comfortable, confident, and at any time he can switch it on. You see, with combinations, Atkinson doesn't look like he can surprise him. He looks a little bit, you know, not afraid, but on the back foot.
Yeah, well, yeah, I couldn't agree with you more, especially when the opportunity comes for Isaac to land those punches. He tries to hit the target spot on. He's missed a couple punches, a couple of jabs as well. He could have been ahead on the scorecards by far. But don't take anything away from Akisim. He's also showed a little bit of that resoluteness. He's trying to stand tall. Of course, he's taking quite a punishment from his opponent. At least for now, he can sit, relax, take a break. We will do a little bit of the break dancing, and then we will come back with more action in the ring. But so far, it's been wonderful. It's been good. Yao, you were here when we had the last boxing event where we had His Excellency the President.
Seconds out.
The concept was nice.
Round
was nice.
5.
But my interest was the quality of boxers that we saw on that fight night.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And I think that's why it's good to have regular bouts such as this, a unique one in Africa. And clearly, as we heard from His Excellency, and clearly as we've also had appeals from the matchmaker, the promoters, organizers, the GBA President, amongst others, we need to invest more in boxing. So I think we're going in the right direction. It takes a while. You know, the Mexicans are known to be the most consistent, if I should say that, in terms of boxing laurels and championships, and maybe the heavyweight division is where they're not so interested in, but they keep on doing it. The Cubans, at a point, when it came to amateur boxing, were the best. And I think for Ghana, the potential is there. We just need to make it systematic. We need to program it. We need to have more investors, and we need to support the matchmakers, the promoters, and then have more infrastructure. And thankfully, we heard His Excellency promising that, yes, he will do more to support boxing in Ghana. And that, I don't know what happened there, Prince, but you have to explain. Was it a punch or did he trip over himself?
Well, considering the fact that he's going under the 8 count, or he's going under the count, he obviously would have gone down. He seems to be complaining about something to the referee. But yes, he beat the count, and so that will be ruled as a knockdown, as it were. But he's up. He's ready to continue. Still jumping around. Sometimes making it difficult for himself to even get some quality punches. And did we see the gum shield fly out?
It looks like it, yep, the gum shield has gone out again. But Quay's posture looks like maybe he's also running out of gas. You know, I'm not too sure. I thought he would have wrapped up the fight by now, but How many times can a gum shield come out without it being an infringement?
Per question any obi Mr. Yao, normally a gum shade intentionally only a kind OGA to 3 times left any or ring game here. He has a right to stop the fight. She call nake yeah intentionally she accident actually say any a ball and I can't be no more than you finish she platform near me. Miss Omakpa or Papa Fight, the promoter and if you show ne Mr. Maswatechi. I can work Gilbert, Akisim ne. North side there. Kokole eye walo jo ba ke boxer ko ekpa ye gbe no che ba bene agile po still e ba o qualify en wo ko yin awo mi ye jeme gbe side there un ko wa na one day na wa fe league ko po ye jeme ko ke select boxer ko ka mabaka ni aba trainer me to me na ba school boarding school na ba me further training say I think no e ba wawo.
Well, that's a good intake. Good point made by Matchmaker. And his is quite a genuine appeal. There is a lot of quality in terms of the boxers, especially in the northern part of this country. That is where Akisim comes from. And he believes that if promoters can keep an eye on organizing 1 or 2 promotions in the upper part of the country, it could unearth a lot more talent, but that was a massive uppercut. Right, so that's confirmation of the knockdown. There it went again. Quay caught him dead on cue. And you see again, he was dazed, he was in Wonderland, didn't know exactly what was happening. Eventually, he went down in the process.
That was a ring lady there signaling we have the last round for this particular bout. Gilbert Akisim and Quay Jr.
Seconds out. Seconds out. 6. And the final round.
It's the 6th and the final round. The boxers have the last 3 minutes to show something different, something that will make them stand out at the end of it all. Quay trying to take the fight to his opponent. He knows that he's only got 3 minutes to put some pressure on him. His opponent, that is. And Akisim has barely thrown an accurate punch. Akisim will definitely be remembered for so many reasons after tonight's bout. He showed a lot of resilience. Although he may be on the receiving end, or he may be at the receiving end of most of the punches thrown by his opponent, he's also shown that he's steady, he's strong. He's been on his feet throughout, just counted out once, beat the mandatory 8 count. And I couldn't agree more with our matchmaker. There's a lot more quality and a lot more potential from where Akisim came from. I want Ghana boxing promoters to exploit that area. It will be to the nation's advantage because who knows, we could unearth the next big thing in boxing hailing from the northern regions of the country. Obviously, the 2 boxers are worn out. That was a jab straight to the chin of Akisim. But I'm sure, obviously, boxing pundits and boxing fans would give Akisim the credit. Win or lose, he's done quite well. And to buttress what my senior colleague Ampah said, a lot more promotions, a lot more bouts, leads to a lot more exposure for the boxers. And the matchmaker hit it right on the head. By saying that it is to our advantage if we are able to unearth, nurture, and develop these boxers. That's a big one to the head of Kesse. He's still flip-flopping around. Tries to go for the clinch, wasn't there. Oh, over enthusiasm, both boxers go down. Well, they played their part, and we will wait for what the scorecards will say. But I think they've given a good thrilled about the fact that hitherto we may not even hear of these boxers, the likes of Kesse, but for the Bell 7-Star Professional Boxing League, is giving us the opportunity to see other potential boxers that we may not have seen. And I think it's good enough.
Very good enough. And as we are staging the fight here in the Greater Accra, we have boxers, potential fighters coming all the way from other regions to also partake in this professional boxing league. But this was where the two boxers went down there. They missed their balance. But all in all, it has been a beautiful fight between Akim and Isaac Quay Jr. Switching over to the ring arena,
where today we are celebrating boxing in 2025 by the kind courtesy of our sponsors. We want to thank you all. Shall we put our hands together for the two boxes? It was an amazing fight. These guys, they have the durability, they have the resilience, they have the energy, they have the condition, because these two boxers, they've actually exhibited World Championship. The herbal messenger, Omanya Shada, should get ready after the verdicts. He will come to take us through some entertainment. Let me acknowledge some officials of Ghana Boxing Authority. We have the man in charge of marketing. Gideon Apia is here. Enjoy himself in the stands. Gideon, you're welcome. We appreciate your presence here as a member of the Ghana Boxing Authority. And we also have Shadrach Akwe. He's the technical director of Ghana Boxing Authority. Shadrach, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Mr. Lord Akwe, we want to thank you for all that you've done for Mother Ghana when it comes to boxing over 30 years. Lord Akwe, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Aladi Tofik is the chairman of promotions, one of the finest promoters Ghana has ever produced, who has won so many awards as one of the best promoters in this country. Aladi Tofik, we are grateful, stay blessed, and we admire you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the verdicts. Shall we put our hands together for the two boxes? So very well, we want to say thank you to our sponsors, Bell 7-Star, producers of Star Energy Drink, the leading energy drink here in Ghana, Premium Motors, sole agent and distributors of Renault cars in Ghana, Soccerbet, Techno Mobile, Max Buy, and IMAX Electronics. We want to say thank you very much. The big man himself, the Chief Executive Officer of IMAX Boxing Promotions, Mr. Michael Maxwell Tetteh, is watching us. We thank him so much for all that you've done for us. May the Lord richly bless you. Now we have the verdict. Judge 1 scored about 54 to 59. Judge 2 scored about 53 to 60. And judge number 3 scored about 53-65. So the winner by a unanimous point decision, presenting to you the boxer who has added another victory for his second appearance on the Professional Boxing Championship, Isaac Quay. Isaac. Tetteh. Good. Comment allez-vous? Nous fio down. T'as le temps?
Fine.
Like fight na le emiwa denti. Allo tona le temps.
You try against him man pound for pound. First and foremost, ndan washing. I get no need isole about it ebam. Jesus.
Mini solo solim.
So like see ba ni ba ma win.
O winu.
I winu.
O na mission.
O fine.
Ni bia na ni ono enyo ni o win fe na mini jiyo mono yo ka hawo.
We want to get you. We feel you be a talent. Ona, go utuni about it. We feel you be a talent. Go utuni anything about it. You have to take risk before you can make it in life. Yeah, because boxing is a game, but not just a game. Yeah, you will dedicate your life in it, everything. If you die.
Oh, you bluff couldn't tell if you know it, Charlie. Ewa tracker is an woman here.
Over an
mini genius and no question here.
Me Imbamuque, is my challenge. She will feel like about challenging me, but I never on board behind.
Okay, Isaac, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you too.
Okay, that is Isaac Quay. Shall we put our hands together for Isaac Quay? And so, ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 more bouts to go. We want to thank all our fans who are here. Please put your hands together for yourself. We had a lot of calls from some of the appointees for the new government. They are all watching us live on Max TV. They've expressed their profound gratitude to the Ghana Boxing Authority, to IMAX Boxing Promotions, to all our sponsors. They are grateful. So right about now, let's invite the man who is known to be called the Herbal Messenger. Boom.
Oh man, Shaddai, man a rising sun, man a rising sun, man a rising sun. Boom.
To take your place, restore the former grace. Truth we must embrace. You've been gone for so long. When you meet what's not born, in my heart we are all one big family. Home one for the final call of redemption. This is the final trumpet. Mama Africa calling us and saying
Are you feeling happy? Yeah, man, the next one is Atibia Baby. It's time to come together and build Mama Ghana. The next track, please. The next track.
Wonderful. Shall we put hands together for the Herbal Messenger? Charlie, how are you? Let's face the camera. How are you?
I'm doing excellent.
No, use the microphone.
I'm doing excellent. And
are you sure?
Yes, positive.
You know why I have to pause you? I need to pause you because you're going to launch your album on 31st of January at African Gardens.
Yes.
So how is it going to look like?
Yeah, it's going to be all fire. That will be a great day of the Lord, where righteousness will prevail and the wicked shall find no place of existence and the captives will be set free for real, Yes, because it's freedom time.
Wonderful. What type of music is this? Is it reggae or is what?
Yeah, actually I'm doing world music,
World music?
Yeah, I don't focus on one particular genre, but anything that goes with the flow and that carries vibration, that can bring change to the people.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
We shall be there to support you.
All
now,
right.
How do you feel being here tonight?
It's wonderful. When I came first, there was no people here. So I was a bit discouraged. But when it was time, I know it is not a small ball show. It's a serious business.
Okay.
So thank you all. May the Lord bless everyone,
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you too.
The Herbal Messenger. Shall we put your hands together for him? On 21st, it's going to happen at African Gardens, and Ghana Boxing Authority will be there. Let me acknowledge our legal brain. The Ghana Boxing Authority, our lawyer is in the house. The legal brain, Samuel Lai Esquire. Where is Sam? Sam, stand on your feet. Stand on your feet, Sam. Sam, thank you so much. We appreciate you. That is the lawyer of Ghana Boxing Authority. And my brothers and sisters over here, shall we put our hands together for them? Guys, you are the best. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Now, let's get ready for the penultimate bout of the day. Because today is a special day. The main event of the evening It's a fight everybody is waiting for. But before the main event of the evening, this is the last batch one fight, lightweight contest over 6 rounds between Jacob Tetteh from the Panics Boxing Gym and Elisha Intibigma from the Discipline Boxing Gymnasium. The 3 judges are Nikwe Kote, Richard Gate, and Daniel Ablamete. And the referee is Nathaniel Oben. So if the boxers are ready, let's welcome the boxer always going to fight from the blue corner, Elisha.
Gradually getting on to the final stages of Fight Night 10. Coming up next is a lightweight contest scheduled for 6 rounds between Panics Boxing Gym and Discipline Boxing Gym. Panics will be represented by Jacob Taki, whilst Elisha Intibigma represents his club Discipline.
So, Elisha Intibigma has just mounted the ring, and we are now waiting for the next boxer who is coming. So, Jacob Tetteh from the Panics Boxing Gym. And now let's welcome Elisha Intibigma. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we proceed with the official introduction of the boxers and the officials, we have a sad news, but what can we say? We are in this world, and the day come, we have to pack our bag and baggage and go back to our Creator. One of our own, one of our coaches, he has traveled, and information we've just gathered a while ago indicates that he has passed away. Coach Jim Scotty, he has passed away. So behind me, you can see his colleagues, coaches. The president is here, the vice president is here, everybody is here, and the GBA president is here. So shall we crave your indulgence? Shall we all stand on our feet to observe a minute silence just to thank God for his life, and we hope the Lord will forgive him his sins. Those of you watching us live on television, especially those with the boxing fraternity, I want to crave your indulgence. Wherever you are, stand on your feet for the minute silence. Mr. Ado, over to you. Thank you very much. Shall we take our seats? No, stay. All of you should stay. Mr. President, Gayomo Mie, Wabomo Ea Goya Dubai, Mini Yomo Yokaho.
Well, Wabake, a family, Akeshi, Afe Noku, the boxing family here, Wafe, Wabuma Madi, Waliake Wanyemi, and they are tuning because it is as a coach. Ni Ibrahim Jemene Kewa, wa boxers, ni one no neke sad news ne. No, okay, no choke, Leatu Ujubang.
Thank you very much. Where is the president? Mr. President, he is the president of Ghana Boxing Trainers Association. Mr. Quay, my condolences to you. It will be an mini yomo York fame because Buji, I'm a president.
In New York, what you mean, ne achu ni she achu ese no from Akaji, you mahale eko pa negeto.
Well, coach is as the president, a mini nibi buam wafe for the funeral.
Wakwake kule kwengmena bafun leje menshi nibi fiu echaki no bafun leje men kuna ke ichwe ke iwana ba kuna wafe yala ebieni do ke she bie o ba nyene.
Finally, a wife, a family film Kwebu TV no. Mini you mon na gbe oyo kan ha me.
No wa ke wife ke a family friend ke afi noko nyumoni ha ni nyumoni hiyo no fiano mi o ke shira ba nyumbo.
Thank you very much. Shall we put hands together for them? So let's get ready for the official introduction of the two boxes for the penultimate bout of the evening. Viewers who are very unpredictable, nobody can predict that fight. And let me also remind you, my big boss, the man who initiated this boxing league over the past years with Metro TV and now with Max Television, Alhaji Fadi Fatah, who has gone into hibernation. He has reserves. He's here with us. We want to thank Allah for his life and he's back here with us. Now, officials for this bout. Judge 1, Nikwe Kote. Judge 2, Richard Gate. And Judge 3 is Daniel Ablomete. Now introducing the boxer fighting out from the blue corner. And this evening is spotted in the ash black trunks, red gloves, and ash shoe to match. This is the boxer who came to the ring with a weight of 138 pounds, with the official record of 2 fights, no victory, no draw, 2 defeats. It's in this fight to make amends. Presenting to you the boxer Elisha Intibigma. Now crossing over to the red corner, wearing blue and white trunks, blue shoe, red gloves to match. He came to the ring with a weight of 138 pounds, and this is the boxer making his debut as a professional boxer from the Panics Boxing Gymnasium under the tutelage of Coach Yi, one of the best trainers in Ghana, Jacob Tetteh. And the referee is Nathaniel Oben.
Okay, gentlemen, I expect a clean fight. Obey my instructions and defend yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck.
Let's get ready for
round
this lightweight contest between Jacob Taki taking on Elisha Intibigma. Jacob Taki fighting from the Panex Gymnasium. And he is the boxer in the blue and white trunks. Whereas Elisha Intibigma is the boxer in the ash and black gymnasium. In the first round, it's the duty of the boxers to study each other very well, exploit on the weaknesses of each other. And it's Elisha Intibigma who is throwing at will. Now cornering his opponent there and delivering those hefty punches on Jacob Taki. Taki needs to be careful there. Right hand from Elisha Intibigma, and Jacob just have to go in for the clinch. Power punches coming from Elisha Intibigma. It's too much game. It's Elisha Intibigma who is delivering those punches on his opponent, Jacob Taki. And there goes the bell. Elisha Intibigma is a boxer that has big power punches in his hands. There they go at each other where Jacob had that right hand there. But it's Elisha Intibigma who started off here with those power punches there. He gets one through, but look at that uppercut there from Elisha. Backing up the ropes from Jacob Tetteh, delivering those punches there from Elisha Intibigma. That right hand getting through, another right hand getting through for Elisha. On your screen there, Jacob Taki.
Out. Round 2.
Here we go. Round 2 of a bout scheduled for 6 rounds. These two boxers obviously trying to cement some level of authority over each other. Elisha Intibigma looked quite bulky in the ring, but ironically they all came into the ring at a weight of 138 pounds dead. The Panics boxer Jacob Taki in blue is taking quite a bit of a punishment from Elisha. Elisha seems to be landing the jabs and picking up the points as he goes through. There he goes again, another big one to the head of Taki. Taki walks out of trouble. Kudos to our sponsors, Bell 7-Star, producers of 7-Star Energy Drink, Premium Motors, the sole agents and distributors of Renault cars in Ghana. Elisha trying to pin his opponent, but Taki manages to walk out of trouble. Soccer Bet, your best bet for sports betting. Techno Mobile, we stop at nothing. Max Buy, Happy Life, and IMAX Electronics, think big. Lightweight contest. Good body movement by the boxers in the ring. Of course, Elisha trying to cut it to size, taking over the predator instincts. Elisha trying to get away from the clinch. He goes in, he's looking for an opportunity. Tries to land a big one. Taki gets out of the way. Good movement by Taki, not to get himself into trouble, but it looks like he's under the cosh now. Fortunately, he survives. Our referee Nat Obing watches closely. He has that punch. That's left swing from Intibigma. Sends Jacob Taki down. He definitely will be the 8 count.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, that was timely indeed.
The send.
Sent him to the canvas straight away.
He really timed him there with that left punch. Beautiful one coming from Elisha Intibigma. He packs a lot of power in his punches. He went in with a right to the body and followed it up upstairs with a left punch.
Round for the round. And so with this fight done and dusted, it is paving the way for the bout that everybody here has been waiting to see.
The 7-Star Energy Drink Professional Boxing League, night number 10. We've just witnessed the fights and we want to commend the 2 boxers. Shall we we'll move to the main event of the evening? We also have dancing competition. We have some dancing competition that will get there before the main event of the evening. Now we have the verdict. In round number 3, by a technical knockout, presenting to you the boxer who has made it 3 fights, 2 defeats, 1 victory. Presenting to you from the Discipline Boxing Gymnasium, Elisha Intibigma. Thank you very much, Elisha.
Intibigma.
Congratulations. What a boxer.
I'm sure we want to hear from him.
What a boxer, really. Elisha. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Do you want to speak English or Ghana?
Let's go in Chi.
Chi, Edison.
Pachoy.
Oh, you're who are infant.
Pachoy, I'm Asante region Konongo.
Konongo. Hey, Konongo for more show. Congratulations. Now, Ebane Sena. O kumenu ene wulusi na. Ene wini. Ebane Sena wini in the fight.
And the fight, you know. Me come here na me Luciano. Like man, give you up. My chairman they say, oh, good time will come, so I have to focus to do on work hard. What I say, and they say, and then my team will me many jipa.
Only jipa.
Yeah.
Now Konongo for more show. Asambe no bakachon.
Konongo for me cheo bibiara. Me dama sister me to be better time achi. Na me shira bo biara.
Oh, here manager our Konongo ana.
Patron say me here manager Konongo amani be jipa.
Nakubun shira.
Amen.
Bye-bye. Shall we put hands together for our brother? So now, let me invite the marketing manager of our major sponsor, 7-Star Energy Drink, Ebenezer Agbomote, sales manager, Accra, Bell 7-Star Energy, the big man
that was
himself.
An interesting one from Elijah Intibigma. Did he say from Konongo?
Yep, he said he's from Konongo.
Refreshing indeed, and he looks like a lovely lad, very young, and this is what we're talking about, why the Bellstar Professional Boxing League is so unearthing these talents everywhere. But let's find out who else.
I'm surprised you're taller than me.
You have to accept it.
Yeah,
You're
don't
welcome.
forget that right from season
I should
1,
say,
we've seen
this night I could see Ingbemenye Ebie, Gamenye Ebie, Chale Vim, Kwegmene Wafekbe Ebie, 7-star energy drink. Wakanye no Gamashi, Kake ano, Kake actually, but Gamashi. When we say fighting, when we say boxing, it is Buko. It is the gunland. That is where you can see the champion. And I believe whatever that is going on today, Nofianoni Yanongmene, Wabana world champion ye, noni won't fear me. 7-star energy drink. None wani wababi eji. What I will support boxers say. Ni will make sure ke wabana world title yemi. Wana ke many no yebi ene wana potentials, big potentials yemi. Wana ke about na menfe yebi obana clear ake mene a train ni mene pako imba. No bana ke boxers say men kume experience yemi. No I will believe ake league ne 7-star energy drink ni wake wo heba fitanye he ne Wabana world champion yemi. Ewo nagbeyomo 7-star say one tao ni wadanye shiwa denche. Biane mo fiamo. If you no chonfe anchenye gbe 7-star. Ewo fiama ke ngona wa ona. Yeah. Noni ewo ni wababie game nye fife. Nye ani wo 7-star energy drink mo fiamo ena. Chimene wabakeni. Mene wabahani. Mene noni game le fiemo. Ake atwale ni atwale se ake ajo ona mokoye ko bi ene ngmene waba akeni waba fe ni bi fi o no ni nyele fe mo ye fe a kenya fe a money many ba wi na waba akeni ye bi waba ha me ani ye bi waba ha t-shirt waba ha shika waba ha product hu ye ka shi agbele wa kenya yo bi nyele ake game no ni wosumaji ona jama ni ya no yejeme wo shi ojama woni wo shi ojama ni meju ofui ko le ake ole onye ame ka babie ko ba anya ame ba ka o sha ko ba bia amba ji egbo ke ha wonder nyeshi. Thank you very much, Mr. Ebenezer. You know agbomote nyuma job. Okay, nyuma job. Okay, thank you very much. So the dancing competition is going to come, but let me quickly invite the Medical Officer of Ghana Boxing, Dr. Eric Tetteh, IHA, to join me briefly in the next few minutes. He is an international medical officer. He is a medical doctor of Ghana Boxing Authority. Internationally, he actually did a lot. He just returned from the UK after he has gone to study a lot about, sports medicine. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you, thank you.
No, you have to come closer to me and face the camera. Now you're welcome home.
Thank you, sir.
Can you tell us briefly, where were you over the past month or probably last year? Where were you?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I was around. I was doing my further studies in sports medicine in the UK. I was part of the IOC doctors at Olympic Games as well and other international events as well.
So when you talk about, medical doctor in sports, how would you explain this to us?
Basically, it is a doctor who basically ensures that the well-being of the athlete in terms of the physiology, the athlete's safeguarding, and also ensuring that the athlete is able to optimize his overall ability to optimize his performance. So we take care of everything involving the athlete's well-being, ensuring that the athlete is okay, ensuring that the athlete is able to optimize his overall abilities in terms of the particular sport to make sure the athlete does well, performs very well.
Doc, I want you to face the camera. Now, let's talk specifically about boxing. Boxers, what kind of preparation that a boxer needs to do before a bout?
So basically, it depends on the kind of bout that the boxer is going into. And as you know, there are various sanctions, whether it's WBC, IBA, IBF. But For world boxing, let me just talk from world boxing standard. Obviously, you need to do the appropriate pre-medicals. It has to be sanctioned, go through the appropriate weighing. It has to be sanctioned by appropriate ringside medical doctor. Both boxers have to meet the appropriate cut. They have to make sure that their well-being is sanctioned. We have a ringside doctor who handles emergencies because you know boxing is a very dangerous sport. And obviously, all the other stakeholders come together to make sure that the event is very safe and also very successful.
I just want to promise you that in the days to come, I'm going to organize a media engagement that our doctor from the Ghana Boxing Authority, he will actually interface with Ghanaians. I would actually recommend you to His Excellency, the current president, because he wants to develop sports in this country. And your responsibility, your status is very important. Once again, I want to thank you very much for coming. Do you have any final message to our boxers?
One most important thing I want to say is that, and I think it is an information or a cue that I picked from the Olympics. I've noticed that talent and passion always gets you to the door front. But modern day boxing, we need to be ready to involve the science of modern day science delivery in boxing to help revitalize and refine the body, the mind, and the strategy of our boxers. Without that, passion, talent, dedication cannot take us to the winning medal.
It shall be well, Doc. I'm your personal assistant. So any media house that will be watching Max TV to ask for any interview, you have to get to me first. Yes, Max Television would engage with you one-on-one to tell us more about this interesting scenario. God bless you. Shall we put our hands together for our doctor? Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have some few minutes to the main event of the evening. We are all counting down. The expectation is getting closer. The predictions is coming to an end as all of us are waiting for the main event of the evening. Now it is time for dancing competition. Marseille 7, Kolegono. If Marseille 7, is Marseille 7 here? Yeah, so let's have Marseille 7 in this. Hey, I can't get it well. Stay away. Okay, don't be here. Over there, Mr. Rediba. That's what I'm
I told me Olivier Giroud still went best.
Over there, Mboje.
Jamestown.
Jamestown. Mr. DJ, are you ready? Let's go.
Saga. Aje, na chekebi. White TM on the beat. Mr. Deep Black. Akbenenya Poitoué. Sudi. Kesse. 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 Okay, bojibo. Hey, agbena akpeshi agbene. Na bo na je ataya.
Okay. I will say. Oh, wow. Stand here. So, hey. New word, Tetteh. That's what I
told me, Alabanyo.
Hey, Charlie Mboje. Gamashi. Hey, Obanojo. Mr. DJ, let's hear you.
Saga. Aje, na chekebi. White TM on the beat. Mr. Day, eke Deep Black. Akbenenya Poitoué. Sudi. Kesse. Sudi. Kesse. Okay, bojibo. Hey, agbena akpeshi agbene.
Saah away. Over there. This is the big man. Over there. Kolegono. Okay. Charlie.
Aje, na chekebi. White TM on the beat. Mr. Day, eke Deep Black. Akbenenya Poitoué. Sudi. Kesse. 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 Okay, bojibo. Hey, agbena akpeshi agbene. Na bo na je atali asomo kwesesha. O ma shin fesha. Ko na je alanda.
Okay. Very well. Thank you very much. For me, I think this is the winner, right? So, away or stay? Okay, very well. So, what I'm seeing here is that according to my prerogative, and I had a message from the GBA President, whom himself is a dancer. He has been a judge before. So we have the first, and then we have the second, and then we have the third, and we have the fourth. Put your hands together for them. So Mr. Marketer, please come and do the presentation to these wonderful personalities. Over there, Baba. Can I have the drink? Let me have one here. Thank you very much. And that is what you would really experience when you are part of this wonderful night. Officer, so give it to our winner. Very well. Congratulations. It was Mini Obakele. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, you to come. Very well. Boss, hand it over to my uncle. Very well. Congratulations. We thank them so much. Then, Mr. Red, you also come. All of them are winners. Very well. Congratulations. We thank you. And my man, this is my man. Yes, he came forth. Now, let's congratulate him. Congratulations for coming. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you and thank you. Okay, very well. So thank you so much. Viewers, wherever you are, we want to thank you so much for your time. We are now getting ready for the main event of the evening. This is the reason why all of us are here. The two boxes, they have been groomed, they have been nurtured, and all of us are here to witness this bout. Let me go through officials of tonight's bout from the Ghana Boxing Authority. We have the President, Ibrahim Kote Nikwe. He's been supported by board members that have mentioned their names a while ago. Clerk of Skill, Michael L.A. Tetteh. Technical Director, Shadrach Quay. Our bellman tonight is Edward Addo. The ringside physician, Edward Asante. He's been supported by Ghana Ambulance Services, where we have BEMT Richard Asari and SEMT Georgina. She is also here with us. We want to thank them so much. Then Master Score Keeper, Derek Ni Asai Ankara. We have our match commissioner, Alhaji Muratala Tofik, who is also the chairman of Ghana Boxing Promotions. Our matchmakers, we have Mubarak Yusuf Nano and Lord Steven Amehe. These are great guys. They are the matchmakers, and we want to thank them so much for what they have done for us today. The parents today is incredible, it's amazing. Now let's look at our sponsors. We want to say thank you so much to Bell 7 Star, producers of the 7 Star Energy Drink, Premium Motors, sole agent and distributors of Renault Cars in Ghana, Soccerbet, Techno Mobile, MaxBuy, and IMAX Electronics. We say thank you so much for what you have done for us. So wherever you are, this is the moment all of us are waiting for. The predictions are over. The people who have spoken about this fight are beginning to close their chapter. And this is what all of us are waiting for. The super featherweight contest over 6 rounds between Dwamena Kesse from the Palm Spring and Complex 4 Boxing Gymnasiums and Bismark Saah from the Ghana Army Boxing Gymnasium, the defending champions of 2024 Boxing League. Now, judges for this bout. We have Judge 1, Nikwe Kote, Judge 2, Richard Gate, and Judge 3, Daniel Ablomete. The man in charge of this fight is the indefatigable Nathaniel Obain. So shall we please welcome the boxers? But before that, let me invite the GBA President, with all respect, Ibrahim Kote Nikwe, join me in the ring. Let me also invite Alhaji Fadi Fatah. It's been a long time. Join me in the ring. Let me also invite the leading matchmaker, Mubarak Yusuf Nano. Join me in the ring. Alhaji Tofik is the chairman of promotions and the commissioner today. Join me in the ring. Shadrach Quay, Lord Quay, and the big man in charge of marketing at GBA. Apia, join me in the ring. So the Belakwas manager, please join us in the ring, big man. Join us in the ring. And our lawyer. Can we have our lawyer in the ring? Lawyer, join us in the ring. And Dr. Aiti, join us in the ring. Okay, the manager of Belakwa, we want you to join us in the ring, is the marketing manager. We appreciate all of you. And we are now waiting for the boxers right from the blue corner. Let's welcome Bismark Saah.
Right, so we're getting ready for the main card of the IMAX Boxing Promotions Berlin.
President, Mr. Nikwe, and all his members, and not forgetting, thank Mr. Maxwell Tetteh of IMAX Boxing Promotion, who's been supporting us all along the way. And mostly, I want to thank the Bukum people, because without the Bukum people, we have no Ghana boxing. So thank you.
Thank you, Alhaji Fadi. So we have the boxer from the Ghana Army Sable. Is in the ring Bismark Saah. Now let's welcome from the red corner, from the Palm Springs and Complex for Boxing Gymnasium, Dwamena, Kesse. As we are waiting for the boxer to come, my director of marketing says I should have a chat with the manager of Belacqua. Say, how are you?
I'm very good.
It looks like this is the first time of coming here.
I have been here every single time. You don't see me.
Oh, very well. Are you enjoying yourself today?
I am. And if you are enjoying yourself, say 7-star energy drink.
7-star energy drink.
Good. I'm really enjoying myself.
Oh, you are enjoying yourself. Very well. So we want to thank you so much for coming. Let me move to one of the leading young, the matchmakers. Yusuf, how are you?
I'm fine, sir.
It looks like tonight, the pairings you gave us looks very nice, very exciting, and everybody is happy about the pairings. How did you do it?
I'll give thanks to the coaches, because without them, I wasn't able to get this time. So all the thanks go to the coaches. And not only me, my brother, Lord Amir.
Amir, where is Amir? Amir should join us here. I'm surprised Amir is out there. Amir, join us here. Now tell us finally, what message do you have for the fans?
Dear fans, please really appreciate you coming here. And next 2 weeks, try and come, tell a friend and tell another friend. So you guys will be coming and have a nice bout than this one. Thank you all.
Thank you, Yusuf Mubarak. And we are now waiting for the boxer to come, and very soon we'll set the ball rolling. Over to you, Mr. DJ. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank those of you who have been here with us. It is time for me to introduce the boxers and officials. So, GBA President and your entourage, I would want you to take leave of us. Our lawyer, we want to thank you so much, sir. Next 2 weeks, you come back to the ring to come and educate us when it comes to the legal issues pertaining in boxing. So, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are too soon, this is the moment all of us are waiting for. Wherever you are, we give thanks to our sponsors. We give thanks to IMAX Boxing Promotions, Maxwell Tetteh, wherever you are, we thank you. The GBA President Abraham Quay and his board members, we thank them so much. And this is the moment for super featherweight contest over 6 rounds. This is what everybody is waiting for. The 3 judges for this bout. Judge 1, we have Quay. Judge 2, Richard Garte. And Judge 3, Daniel Ablomete. Now, I'll take the chance to introduce the boxer fighting from the blue corner and from the Ghana Armed Forces Boxing Gymnasium, the boxing gym that is defending the title that he won last season. This is the boxer who came to the ring with a weight of 126.6 ounces. This is the boxer. Tonight, he is wearing yellow, blue trunks, white shoe, black gloves to match. One of the finest last season, and this is the boxer who traveled to Tanzania. He lost the fight, and many pundits believe that He was robbed. He was a stolen verdict. He came to this fight with the official record of 7 fights, 4 victories, 2 defeats, and 1 draw. Presenting to you from the Ghana Armed Forces Boxing Stable, Bismark Saah. Now, moving over to the red corner is one of the most controversial boxers in the country at the moment. This is one of the talented, stylish boxers that Ghana has ever produced. And this is the man who came to the ring with the weights of 132.7 pounds. And this is the boxer tonight is wearing multicolored trunks, multicolored shoe, and red gloves to match. This is the boxer with the official record of 5 fights, just 1 draw, 4 victories. Presenting to you the man many believe that is very deceptive in the ring, Dwamena Kesse. And the man in charge of this fight is the indefatigable Nathaniel Oben.
Okay, gentlemen, I expect a clean fight. Obey my instructions and defend yourself at all times. Touch gloves.
Well, viewers, we are just moments away from the main bout of the evening. It's a super featherweight contest. This is scheduled for 6 rounds. Judges are already at ringside. So is our center referee, Nathaniel Obeng. Is Dwamena Kesse in the red corner. Is Bismark Saah in the blue corner.
Round 1.
Complex 4, Palm Springs taking on Ghana Army. Here we go, round 1. Both boxers did a lot of the bragging at the weigh-in 24 hours prior. Bismark said he's very quiet. He speaks in the ring. Dwamena Kesse says he's going to use his experience to teach Bismark a lesson or two, and it has begun. Probably when it comes to lessons, we should call this a lesson 1 instead of round 1. Let's see what lessons will be taught. There's a rich backing of colleagues from the Ghana Army supporting Bismark Saah. He's also being supported heavily by the gentleman who has the biggest support for the security services, particularly the Ghana Armed Forces, as both boxers have a go at each other. That's a big one there from Saah, landing straight on the face of Dwamena. Watching closely from a distance is Mr. Percy Amwa, Chief Executive Officer of Awards GH, the sole sponsor, the biggest sole sponsor for sports when it comes to the Ghana Army. And he's definitely rooting for Bismark Saah. Dwamena Kesse keeping close eyes and close tabs on the movement of Bismark Saah. Bismark Saah works the quick 1-2. The uppercut fails from Dwamena. The fans just about getting behind these two boxers.
Well, the accuracy of Bismark Saah could be a problem for Dwamena in this early part, Prince. It's clear that Saah wants to surprise him, and he's done that with some few hefty punches which have landed on target. And again, there he goes. Looks more dangerous when he goes in the attack. Dwamena must wake up and raise his game, otherwise he could be in for a long night. A good opener.
Well, in the corner of both boxers, you've got men who have been there and done that before. Former Commonwealth champion Percy Quay is in the corner of Dwamena Kesse. former heavyweight champion John Napari is in the corner of Bismark Saah. Good exchange there. And Bismark trying to punish Dwamena in the corner. Well, if the way the first round ended is anything to go by, NY, we are in for it.
We are in for it. And a look at the fans here. They are loving what they are seeing. Let's take a look at what happened in the first round. It's been a tactic game here. Dwamena, Kesse and Bismark Saah. They're all trying to counter each other. And that makes it a very, very smart way of reading this game. It is Bismark who is trying to pile up the pressure on Dwamena Kesse, but Dwamena Kesse noticed that by that left hand from Bismark there landed clean on the face of Dwamena Kesse. Dwamena Kesse took that one well.
Round 2.
It's a highly tactical game here between Bismark Saah and Dwamena Kesse. Second round is underway. Bismark Saah fighting from the Ghana Army. He's the boxer with the black gloves, whereas Dwamena Kesse from the Complex 4 Palm Springs, he's the boxer with the red gloves. Super featherweight contest. This is the main card for fight night 10, and there goes Bismark Saah. What's coming from Dwamena Kesse? They're reading each other very well. Let's see, they want to let their hands go. Let's see who is going to have the power to do that. Dwamena Kesse turning on to rely on his long reach with a jab. Bismark Saah also trying to get his angle well to use his jab to probe. There they go. Bismark Saah complaining of a low blow there, but he needs to be careful, keeping up his focus. Always keep your focus there, and Dwamena Kesse targeting the body of Bismark Saah, but Bismark Saah complains of a low blow from Dwamena Kesse, where he gets to his corner. The referee asked Bismark if he's okay. He said, yeah, he's okay. The fight resumes, and Dwamena Kesse searching for that left hand there, but Bismark Saah applying the pressure there. And it's Dwamena Kesse who is trying to fall for the body of Bismark Saah. He noticed something there if he can capitalize on. Bismark Saah keeping close to Dwamena Kesse. Dwamena Kesse also, his eyes wide open there. Misses there from Dwamena Kesse, but Bismark gets close there, but he's going for the clinch. It's all about who is going to stamp his authority on the other, but they let their hands go right there, and seems Dwamena Kesse who is getting some success over that give and take nature, but Bismark also get a left hand getting through. Dwamena Kesse trying to show some glimpses of the punch not getting through to him, but there goes the bell. Dwamena Kesse trying to get into the head of Bismark Saah, but Bismark Saah also trying to let him know that he knows this type of game. If he wants it, we're gonna get into it.
Good fight so far from these two boxers. They've given a good account of themselves. A few lapses here and there. Bismark Saah is not taking advantage of the low guard of Dwamena Kesse. And Dwamena Kesse is not following up after he land the jabs, and there was the complaint from Bismark Saah complaining about the low blow, but had to continue with the bout, and then he recovered quite well. He's punished Dwamena Kesse a few times. There's one. At this stage, making faces won't help. Anyway, if you do remember, during the weigh-in, a promise was made by Dwamena Kesse that he was going to knock Bismark Saah out. Well, this is round 3, scheduled for 6.
Bismark Saah also replied that he's going to punish Dwamena Kesse, but this is Dwamena Kesse starting strong in the 3rd round there. Bismark keeping it intact there. He's chasing on Dwamena Kesse. Let's see. Wow, a left hand rocked Bismark Saah from Dwamena Kesse. Bismark Saah took that one well there, but that caught the attention of Bismark Saah. Let's see, Bismark Saah trying to capitalize on some openings there, but it is Dwamena Kesse who is really flourishing in his game plan so far. Right hand there from Bismark Saah. Dwamena Kesse took that well. But let's see, they're getting and they're going for the clinch.
Well, they've actually decided to let their guards down and go in for it, but it's tricky at this stage because both fighters are very smart. They're not fighting in, and still Bismark Saah is moving forward, and it looks like Dwamena Kesse has a cut on the lower lip, and that's because of the accuracy. Another hefty blow there. Both punches landing, but I think Dwamena Kesse perhaps might have underestimated Bismark Saah, and he might pay dearly for it if he has the legs. And there you can see both fighters trying to get into the head of their opponent with those gimmicks, just to show you that I'm not hurt, come and try again. And psychologically, when your opponent does that, you wonder, what do I need to do to bring him down? But this has been a very interesting fight, and it's difficult to call at this stage. I think both fighters have gone good. A good punch from either could send the other down, and it looks like Dwamena Kesse is struggling here. He seems to be in trouble, and he has to defend. Dwamena Kesse is in trouble. He might be running out of gas, and that is an upset in the making.
Dwamena Kesse is down there, and let's see if he can make the count, but no, his spit is mouthpiece, and that shows that he cannot make it. And Bismark Saah leave to his words, saying that he is going to teach him a lesson, and that's what he did. The man on your screen there, Bismark Saah. Wow.
Dwamena Kesse ran out of gas when it matters most. He could not defend. He definitely underestimated his opponent. And there, Bismark Saah has stunned him. He has stunned him. It's a shocker. An absolutely perfect fight from this young man here. And he says, I'm the king. It's a huge upset. And of course, Dwamena Kesse is one boxer who's been touted for Commonwealth success. His trainer was saying before this fight, they aim for the Commonwealth title in the next 2 years, but he has been stunned. He's been beaten well and good. Couldn't make it at the count. And Prince, what a fight. What a climax. What an end.
Awesome scenes we're seeing here. Let's walk through the process.
We don't have much
again.
time.
And there, you could see that Dwamena had started the heavy breathing. He had also brought down his guard, and so it was like target practice for Bismark Saah, hitting him at will and at random. There they go. And then they went into the exchange. And again, the wobbly legs clearly gave evidence to the fact that Dwamena was a goner. He just couldn't stand on those feet of his. And he nearly was punched out of the ring. Bismark came back strong, especially after he had taken a few of those hefty jabs from Dwamena Kesse. But alas, the pressure was just too much. And there, from that fan there, he says, we are finishing you today. They have done the job. It's finished.
Bismark. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, Bismark, how did you do it?
First of all, I give thanks to God Almighty. And second, my coaches. And third, I'm PCI. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say.
Now, Bismark, what is the secret? Because round 1, round 2, we all saw that it was close to call. What is the secret?
The secret is all about training. Training, yes.
So you were in Tanzania, you've lost the fight, and many believe that you were robbed. Is that true?
Yes, I was robbed.
Okay, now what message do you have for your fans?
Well, what I have for my fans is, I thank them all for coming to support me. And also my mom.
Is that your mom?
Yes, my mom.
Mommy, I just say.
But I'm not.
I don't know when you're just.
Oh, my bad one holding. The beer, my bad, the beer, or the nation,
viewers, for the first time, we have a boxer here with the mother. She's happy, she's in the ring. Mommy, you're frozen.
But you're from Auntie Alaba.
Now, no, offering him for. Ghana offering him for.
But you're the fair Kufi or Tabanaze.
Wonderful. When you're
oh, Mania pa, the beer me ba.
Asambe no be catching.
My asthma catching so on question and maternity. Obey and what this the beauty I didn't kunim.
Finally, what message do you have for your fans?
I thank them all for coming. I thank you those from Kasua, Matayko, Dasuma, all of them. Yeah, I see you.
Thank you very much. Now, viewers. My name is Mohammed Amin Lamte. At the commentary position, the Prince Annan and NY. We thank you guys for running commentary, supported by the big man himself, Daniel Odonko. We are back in 2 weeks' time. Thank you all for coming. God bless you. Ghana is a great nation. Stay blessed, but then be good.
Oh, soldier. Stand and beat your chest. Did they come? No, make them catch you off guard. Don't let them touch your skin, no. Oh, soldier. Stand and beat your chest. Did they come? No, make them catch you off guard. Don't let them touch your skin, no. Oh, soldier. Stand and beat your chest. Did they come? No, make them catch you off guard. Don't let them touch your skin.
You make it feel so magic. If I didn't remember we were gay, I could tell what is Shawali. When you find your wallet, you are. Yeah.